What it is, family. We back in this thing once again. It's Chainbreaker Squad. Tonight, we're gonna be discussing language, you know, mainly English. We're gonna be exploring the uses of it, and the things that it can do to us. Tonight our guest speaker is no other than DeboLatti, you know what I mean? And we just gonna wait on him to come in the building so we can get this thing started. You know. What's up, family?
What's good with
Yeah, man. I was just letting the people know that tonight we're gonna be discussing language and the uses of it, and exploring the English language and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying, bro?
you?
By
Yeah.
Debo Lottie tonight, you know, and things
All
of that nature.
right.
So everybody just coming in the building right now. Get this thing jumping off soon as Debo Lottie get here.
Cool.
So how we gonna do it is I had to talk to him, and he said he gonna need he gonna say he gonna do two spills, but he gonna need at least 20 minutes because he got it. So he said he gonna need two 20-minute spills. So in between them 20 minutes is when we gonna do the cross examination and stuff like that.
Boy, say we in court. Cross examination.
Yeah, you know that
I
way
feel you.
everybody can get their talk in and stuff like that. So I think it'll be good for us to just I guess we gonna let everybody ask their questions in order. That way he can address everybody one by one. You know what I mean?
I,
That way,
I get you, but I mean, hopefully, people have like kind of the same question, man. Because if he addressing people one by one, bro.
yeah, yeah, exactly. We
Yeah.
can let everybody come with two questions, one or two questions. Everybody can come with one or two questions. You know what I'm saying? One, but
I'm gonna say one, man. One question, bro. One of the other. I mean, you might have a couple questions, but you only really
not one to
need.
be good because he can
What?
talk long. So
Hello?
one to be good. Yeah. So tonight we having Debo Lottie discussing language and the uses of it, and mainly the English language. Uh, you know how it can be used against us and stuff like that. So we waiting on Debo Lottie.
DeboLatti got more head than
But
he got body.
yeah, see, I need to see if royalty comes up here too, because I got, I said I had some news, and this I didn't debunked it, and you know when I did my research, I was like, oh man, I didn't told everybody this, and now I didn't now look at this. So
So
you
you ain't
know,
gonna do it? You ain't
I'm
got
gonna
no more surprises?
just let y'all know what it's about, though. I feel like it's at least letting y'all know what it's about. So
Yeah.
I'll let y'all know what it's about when after Debo Lottie give it. Uh,
So the research you did, is it credible? Or are you saying it's not credible?
nah, I'm saying it's a credible resource. It's just it's saying the opposite of what I was thinking. I'm
Oh, okay.
you know I'm saying I'm about to say something, and in actuality though, what I'm saying I'm not. You know what I'm saying not nothing. You know, not too much of nothing anyway. But
Yeah.
we gonna see, man.
Already.
We see
Oh
what's up.
no.
What's up.
I know we said we're gonna give him 20, man. We might just don't tell him it's 15, but just cut that boy off at 15.
You know. And he gonna have to get it because when I tell him, because he gonna have to close out the statement, and that's gonna take 5 minutes by itself. That's why when he gets to 15, I'm just telling him he got 5 minutes. about 3 minutes on some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I might just, you know.
No, that's all right. I mean, yeah, you can do it that way. You can do it that way. I mean, I just don't want to, a overload of the same
Yeah.
material.
But he definitely say he been writing some stuff down,
Hey,
so he
hey, hey,
got
he
some.
can't say, you know what I'm saying, and you feel me, and all that. He can't
You
say
know
that.
it. You know that's gonna be in there.
You know what
A
I'm
hundred
saying?
thousand times.
You know that's gonna be in there. Shit. It'll probably be the
Man.
first thing that come out. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit. Yeah, man. So what time you supposed to be hitting in?
I think this him here. Who is
Yo,
it?
Hopefully.
yo.
What's up, man? Okay,
Man, here.
Man with the plan.
he didn't jump that. Who jumped that? G Hud. Oh, that was DJ. All right. So DeboLatti here, y'all. And this is what this is what today is about, man. It's about what he got to bring to us. You know what I'm saying? DeboLatti, you can hear me?
Yeah. Trying to get my papers right here real quick, man. I don't know how. Really,
And so
I really got a lot of different
ready
stuff.
or whatever, and I'm gonna start the clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold up.
I'm gonna start the clock.
So you about to start the
So
clock?
give your little intro. I guess why you go through your papers looking for what you need to start with. I'll give you a little intro of what you're gonna be breaking
Hey,
down and what you're talking about.
all right, hey man, I'm ready, man. I'm doing a breakup on I'm really trying to build up on language. You know what I mean? And how I'm just gonna break it up. You know what I mean? It's what the reality of it. You know what I mean? What it really is. You know what I'm saying? On another level, like first off, mm,
Let me know when you're ready for me to start your time.
I'm ready for you to start.
All right, just go on.
I I'm finna like kind of prove like in a way that if you can comprehend this language is, you know what I mean, is a curse and a spell, but it is nothing bad good about that. It is what it is. Just identifying what it is, and seeing it for what it is, and I'm just gonna show you instead of. All right, so first off, language, we could say like what is language? First of all, you know what I'm saying? Because the art of deception ran deep, you know what I mean? So like these people, like this think about if you want to control a person, you got to control their mind. You know what I'm saying? That's obvious that slavery didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Because they're whooping the person, and that ain't gonna do nothing but bring them to the truth. You know what I mean? It's because especially if they don't know who they is, ain't no rap music, none of this shit, none of that shit going on, no twerking, no. You know what I mean? Whole different time. You know what I mean? You gonna lead them to whooping their head. That's stupid. You know what I mean? That's body. They know it was the mind, so they've been in there. It was just an illusion. But to get it to language, you know what I mean? That goes deep into mind control. You know what I mean? Because this is the foundation of where I have to start at when we're talking about language. You know what I mean? It's like this, Number one, language is a software. It's like it's a code designed in a sequence in a series of codes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at this from what it is, the aspect of how you know what I mean. Like this hit me out. You know what I mean? Because this is about control. You know what I'm saying? This is like because when you thinking, you analyze and you. This is before you analyze it because you have to when you analyze something, you it's a method, it's a process that you have to go from when you get to this point to that point, A to B. You know what I mean? It's a process. You know what I'm saying? Just to analyze it because you have, and it just is on a deeper level because we're talking about language. You thinking about what you saying. I mean, you know, you thinking about like how you analyze and you scan. Cause look, you gotta understand this, man. See, that's why. Let me get this paper. Where am I gonna take that? See, before I even get into it, I got to explain this, man. Uh, yeah. Oh. It's like you gotta understand, like it's language back. It's an ultra low signal. You know what I mean? Look at it for what it is. Don't look at it as what they told you it is. It's everybody. This, you know what I'm saying? Just step into this realm of what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So you can see, you know, and comprehend. So it's a signal. You know what I'm saying? We know this. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking to somebody, it's like it's a vibration. You can't even see this shit. You can't see your words that you're saying. You know this. You can't see it. There's evidence of that. You know what I mean? Like there's proof. You know what I mean? That's the reality. You can't see your words that's coming out your mouth, but you know it's a in the language that we speak. It's a vibration. So keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? Now, when they made this language, now they knew about energy. They knew what energy was. You know what I'm saying? Before they made all language, you got to think about this. I already said everything, anything that's created is artificial, meaning it ain't real. You know what I mean? It has expiration date. The language was created. You know what I'm saying? It's not real. I mean, it's a lie. You know what I'm saying? Just straight up. You know what I mean? It's embedded on that. You know what I mean? All language. You know what I'm saying? But the truth is, you know, the truth is more popular. You know, it's on the high. It's on a frequency above that. You know what I mean? So you can speak the truth through somebody. You know what I mean? Like you could be talking to somebody, for an example, and and you can like going outside the mind. You know, you can push the frequency of truth through this buffer, which they call English. It's like, you know what I'm saying, a low frequency signal. You know what I'm saying? And and goddamn me, you know, you gotta understand it's a hybrid language. It's 99% hybrid. All these words, compound words. You know what I mean? That mean it's fake. You know what I mean? It's a lie. You know what I'm saying? The only thing truth, you understand what's real and what ain't. They lied to you or told you what truth was. That shit ain't real. You know, the truth is us. We the only true shit. Energy, you know what I'm saying? The souls, you know what I'm saying? We the truth that's here. You know what I mean? We the only truth. We the only thing that's real. That's here. You know what I'm saying? They know that. You know what I'm saying? So using language as a to manipulate us. This how they came about. Uh, I got this shit all over the place. All right. Now don't forget, don't get off track. Remember, I said first off, language is a code designed in a sequence of a series in a series of codes. You know what I mean? It's artificial. You know what I mean? It ain't real. It's a program, aka a program. You know what I'm saying? A process. You use words like process. You know what I'm saying? There'll be a word to describe because it's a you gotta it's like a process of thought. You know what I mean? And the tools that you use inside of because it's like you you gotta understand. See, that goes into all this. What I'm saying, it ties into a lot of liberty nitpicky ass shit. So it's like it's hard to stay on one thing because all language is inside of a frequency. What's the frequency? The mind. You know what I'm saying? You gotta talk about this. You know what I mean? Like it goes. Cause they built that first. You know what I'm saying? Well, now they built the language first. Then they came with the mind. You know what I'm saying? Because everything you know is in the mind. You know what I mean? That's why I be telling people when you speak the truth, you going outside the mind because the truth is what's real. You know what I'm saying? That's when we say God is the truth, nigga. That's we the truth. We the truth that's here, like for real. You know what I mean? Back to what I was saying. Languages, uh, really, they told us language is what they told us it is, but it's really symbols, signs. You know what I'm saying? What are the symbols that make up this language? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it in another way, but I'm gonna say it like this. Like, what are the symbols that make up this language? You know what I'm saying? Letters. You know what I mean? What they told us this is a program because this isn't nothing. This what I'm telling you is not something you thought of. We were taught this right here. You know what I'm saying? It was like they told us and they teach the letter A is the letter A and it sound like this and all you know what I'm saying all the B to B. You know what I'm saying? And this is the outside. What I'm explaining this is the veil because beneath that is our energy. You know what I'm saying? They ain't telling you that you combining energy and you know what I'm saying, and, uh, creating bridges in the mind. All you know, they ain't getting technical with. They don't want to tell you for real. They just gonna say, you learning your ABCs. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? They ain't gonna. That's their language, and they ain't gonna never tell you the truth. You feel me? But anyway, like I say, symbols. They knew. All right. This just imagine, cause we talking about language and how this is a lie. It ain't. It's artificial. It's a curse and spell. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it's like if you didn't have no, if you didn't know language, and you had to and you was trying to communicate with somebody, but just think about this: you don't know no language. All you can do is so that means ain't no facial expressions because when you do facial expressions, this is shit that these are programs. This shit that you got learned that you learned. You know what I'm saying? These facial expressions of when you mad, when you sad, when you know what I'm saying. You know how to do those motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You know when to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because they taught you how to do it and when to do it. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is you know what I'm saying? That's what I say. You know what I'm saying? That's mind control for real. I'm trying to tell people you gotta have they know this. You got to have a mind to be under mind control. That's why I tell you, go outside the mind. You know what I'm saying? What's in the mind? Language. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we use language, but you don't supposed to get caught up in the code. You know what I mean? And and it's like reading the Bible. You don't want to really you just reading it literally. You know what I'm saying? Like it motherfucker say obey your slave master and you like shit, that's what you're going by. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But people in the church will tell you, nah, that ain't what they mean by that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't you know what I mean? It like that. You know what I'm saying? They got you doing it. You gotta look at shit from the real, you know what I'm saying? Cause they ain't gonna tell you the real. Cause you know what I'm saying? Through this language. They ain't gonna speak the truth through this language. They frequency, cause they ain't got it any goddamn way, nigga. They spirits. Yeah, see, it's connected to all this, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know, you know what I'm saying? Because it's the reason for this shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't, you motherfuckers ain't just doing shit to do this shit, and then it's like, who doing shit? You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, all this shit got to be explained, you know what I'm saying? To get through the whole puzzle, what the fuck really going on, you know what I'm saying? You don't know, you know what I'm saying? Starting with the mind control, started with the language, you know what I'm saying? It started with, they say it's language, but it's really codes, symbols, software data, you know what I'm saying? Which is like codes. What's code? Instructions. You know what I'm saying? Directions. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge to know what the you know what I mean? They putting codes and you know what I'm saying? They don't want to tell you what it really is though. So but like I say, symbols and signs. You know what I'm saying? And then they motherfucking what they do? They put another code because they got codes and codes and codes. Another code. You know, what's the other code? It came with the motherfucking the value. After they taught you the symbols, they told you that this is better, this is higher than this one, and then this one, and then this is higher. You know what I'm saying? And they said they made you. I mean, they put value. They built the they built. That's how they built the ego. Cause it was like making you. You know what I'm saying? That was like making you be like they do that when you kids. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm explaining that too. They do it when you kids. Cause you teach your kids that's not wrong. Go to school. You better be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause so now you train in the mind. You know what I'm saying? This some shit they been did. Now we doing it to our kids. Cause we don't know energy. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know what I'm saying? You train in the mind. You know what I'm saying? To goddamn me look at things through a value system when that's false. It's created. That's a code. You know what I'm saying? What's the value system? Negative and positive. Be good. You better be good. You know what I'm saying? Right, that's right and wrong. Be good, be bad. You know what I'm saying? If you don't be good, you're gonna go to hell. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That negative and positive. It's a code. You know what I'm saying? It's embedded into you. You know what I'm saying? It's attached. That's why I say when it comes to the curse and the spell part of language, that's when you get to attaching these letters and symbols with energy, which they call emotions. You know what I'm saying? Which give rise to vibrations that's already within you because you don't understand energy, so you're already getting shot with all type of shit. That's why you can if somebody can make you mad and you can bring that shit up real fast. It's already in the anger, that frequency is anger, that low frequency
5 minutes.
chaotic. Yeah, it's within you. You know what I'm saying? Already that sadness. You know what I'm saying? You can make yourself cry right now. You know what I'm saying? About something real hard or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you can bring that out of you. You know what I'm saying? That shit you can type that's all it within you because you don't understand energy. So you just housing all them vibrations. You know what I'm saying? And they using that shit to to manipulate. So you know what I'm saying? That's all knowledge is power. You don't know, so you know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna get them. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. You feel me? So but it started with language, you know what I'm saying? Because before the motherfucking Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Before all these other shit they used, you know what I'm saying? Because they use fake, man. I'll get to that, you know what I'm saying? But it started off with language, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause they knew if I'm approaching a motherfucking body or a body of people, these people, they don't speak nothing. They just walking around and let's say I don't even want to say they shitting on themselves and all that shit. I'll just say you just see a body of people, you know what I'm saying? They don't speak no language. They don't know how to communicate with each other. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm teaching, so and I know language, so I teach them letters and numbers. You know what I'm saying? Because it go. I ain't talking about numbers. I'm talking about language. But it go. This language ties into numbers because that's another code. You know what I'm saying? Because I can do a whole breakup on that. You know what I'm saying? How numbers ain't even real. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. You know I'm telling you, it's a code. You know what I mean? It's all about value and shit. It's all about the ego. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than that because it's tied because it's just the surface because it's tied into the spirit and spirit and the soul and the whole reason behind the whole motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But first, like I say, started with language. Like so when we fail, because our original language, we were I wrote it down there. I can say it, but I want to say what I wrote down. Our original language, us, soul, uh, like we our original language mental telepathy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They watered that down to language. You know what I'm saying? Speaking. Just imagine. You know what I'm saying? See, they always trying to copy what God did, what we do. You know what I'm saying? We talking through goddamn me. What I wrote this what was it? I know, but it's just the way I wrote it. I want to see.
3 minutes.
All right. You know, like I said, I already learned we was telepathic. You know what I'm saying? So a watered down version of that is talking. So this is the same thing, wireless communication. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. But they tell you you're talking because they don't even explain what talking is. They don't tell you how it's the energy, how the energy transferring and all that. You know what I mean? How it's all they don't get into that. They just say you talking and you breathing and then they talk. They say it from a surface perspective. Oh, when your vocal cords, see, that's all skin and flesh. You know what I'm saying? That's you know what I mean. That ain't you know what I mean. The energy. You know, that is how the you know what I mean. They ain't gonna tell you the deeper meaning. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna tell you that medical way. And, you know what I mean? Like that there. You know the fake. Because it's built, like I say, the language built on lies anyway. You know what I mean? So it ain't gonna stand tall without it. My second point.
Would you say you hear the rest of your time?
I think that's. I got some more time. I got a whole lot of shit wrote down though.
You got 45 seconds.
Oh,
Man, I'm next, man. I'm next.
45 seconds, man. Hey, shit. How we really do. We supposed to be doing, like I say, we supposed to speak truth. You know what I'm saying? See things for how they is. You know what I'm saying? Like I wrote it down and say identifying natural processes in nature and assign qualities to those certain natural processes. Processes. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we do. You know what I mean? It's like you understand? Nigga, that's that's the reality of how we supposed to scan things. We don't see things, nigga. We scan energy. We scan energy. They told you see. They don't want to tell you for real what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, what your eyes doing. But they want you to think you that body anyway. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to know that it ain't you. It's like a tool, like a robot. And it's just, that's how you gotta look at it, you know what I'm saying? From like above this shit, this matter, because you ain't matter, you know what I'm saying? I'm scanning energy, you know what I'm saying? That's the fuck I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm reading these vibrations, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't telling me that. You told me when I'm mad, that's just because that's an emotion, and they ain't you know what I'm saying? What they told us what mad is when you happy, and they told you that's what you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be happy. You're supposed to be good. You know what I'm saying? Keep your ass in the code. You know what I'm saying? The goddamn negative and positive, that code. You know what I'm saying? The value, the ego. That's how the emotions, because that's what that is. You know what I mean?
That's time,
That's
bro.
what.
That's
All
time.
right.
I'm next,
All
man.
right. Look here, man. Hold on, fam. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait. But right now, man, what we doing is being that we got so many people on here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got 8 questions. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? That way you can just address each person in the line. Everybody got at least one question they want to ask.
All right.
You know, and ask y'all a question. You just gonna go in the line. You gonna see who first. Okay, so it's gonna be me, Judah, BJ, Ante, then Party gonna ask. So my question is it wrong to so you saying it's something wrong with what I'm saying
It gets you on here, man.
morality, what I'm saying,
I
or
can't hear
dignity?
you. What?
I don't know. Like,
Hold on, man. So I gotta get that mic.
Roger got to mute his mic.
Nah, I say are you saying that it's something wrong with having or showing morality or dignity? Because you
What
talking
you
about
mean by morality? What you mean morality?
because you was talking about
For the people
polarity
that don't know.
stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes down to morals and dignity, you know what I'm saying? That's compared to be something that's on the lines of this nigga jumped out.
Man, get that nigga back here, man.
All right.
My fault.
That's
All right,
bullshit.
look. I say, you know what I'm saying? because you be talking about polarities and stuff, and I was just saying you talking about how we don't supposed to look at stuff right or wrong, but you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to, you know what I'm saying, morality or dignity or even pride, you know what I'm saying, are you saying there's something wrong with having or showing those things? Like, what about that?
Amorality is like, what's morality to you? I mean, like, what you like?
Morality is like what's
Cause I,
what's considered to be, yeah, I'm saying to me, not the definition, is what's considered to be like things that's moral, like, you know what I'm saying, doing the right thing, you know what I'm saying, you know, doing stuff that's righteous and stuff like that, like not stealing or something, or not cheating, you know. Bruh, put on me in your mic, man. I'm gonna kick you out.
Come on, man. Answer the question.
All right.
trying to go to desktop so I can. I was trying to go to desktop.
Bro.
I was trying to go to desktop so I can read the text.
Morality
I
is like morality. What I mean by morality is like doing the right thing, or you know,
Right.
stuff like that.
Right.
So what? Hold on, man.
No, I'm agreeing with you. I ain't saying nothing.
I know. I'm saying I'm talking to him though.
No, no.
Right, mute your mic. Mute your mic, man.
Exactly. So I'm saying morality is, you know, what to be considered as doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean when I say morals or morality. You know. But I'm saying, is you saying to have that or to show that, it's like something wrong with that? Because you talking about we don't supposed to look at stuff like that, but if it's a moral decision, or you know.
All right.
Not
when you think I ain't get to it in my thing because I got a lot of things.
That's what I mean. What's wrong with that?
Okay, I'm about to let you know the answer to what you're saying. I'm about to answer you. I ain't get to it, but I actually wrote about that too. But morals, you know, like how you said, everything you were saying, even the word moral, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, we know, like I said, this breakfast is about language. Like I say, you know where you getting this from. You feel me? You know the whole moral and how you looking at it, what you told me more is about like how you look at things that's right and things like you want to make the, you know what I mean? I understand having principles, but it depends on what your what your principles built, what your principles built upon. You know what I'm saying? All right, now let's not use code. I mean, words like morals. Let's say what it really is. You know what I'm saying? Just speaking those terms. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, when you say dignity, I'm finna get to that. When you say dignity, you know, that ain't got nothing. You know, what I mean, that's real. We brought that here. You know, honor and things like that. You know what I mean? When you talk about morals, when you talk about things that they have to deal with,
what I'm saying is there's emotion behind it. There's emotion behind it.
I'm about to tell you. When you talk about things that I don't matter what it is. If you're talking about, you can call it moral, you can call it whatever you want to call it. If it got to do with, you could, this how you, it's just seeing things for how it is. If you can see that it's about right and wrong, living and dying, and good and bad, man. Man, all we gotta do is gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Love and hate. Those polarities. You know what I'm saying? Those negative and positive frequency. That whole code, the whole binary code that they want you to identify. You know, shit through. You know what I mean? Already through this whole ultra low goddamn me vibrational energy, goddamn me, language any goddamn way. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You pushing truth, you pushing truth through this language any goddamn when you speaking. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't matter. It don't matter what they.
Let's go to
It
the
don't
next
matter.
question.
What?
No, I was saying let's go to the next question. Don't go long on the answer. Just go real quick so we can get to the next.
All right, go ahead. Well, I was saying more. Ain't no right or wrong. Ain't no right or wrong. So that's the code. You know what I mean? You just gotta look outside that code. You still in the code when you talking about right and wrong and morals and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because it ain't. That's got to do with emotions and you know and all that.
All right, come on, Judah.
All right, man. I couldn't wait. Hey, my talk about we speaking is vibrations and stuff, man. How we don't know good and bad and all this stuff.
The what? What you say?
Like some code. You said something about our language is like codes and signals and stuff.
Yeah.
Like this, like okay, so they, you know, you're talking about they tell us what's good and they tell us what's bad. All right, but as a baby, you can't speak nothing. As a baby, when you come out the womb, it's goo goo gaga. And when I'm mad, I want a bottle. Or I need my diaper changed. You know what I'm saying? Like
no.
You know,
no, listen. How you describing it?
Hold on, let him finish his question.
Say it. Go ahead.
You gotta end there with a question, fam. You random.
Yeah, like so. Basically, what I'm asking is,
describe that again. Say that.
Okay, basically, what I'm asking is, my question is, how is it not a language? How don't we telepathically if coming out the womb we screaming goo goo gaga or when, you know what I'm saying, when we angry or when we want a bottle or to be fed or whatever. That's like I don't get it.
What you don't get? Why we don't speak telepathically out the womb? That what you saying?
Yeah, like why I can't let my mama know telepathically, hey, I just need a bottle, man, or I just need my diaper change, or I'm not feeling good, or whatever.
You do. Hey, look, that's why I say the way. That's why I was talking about language, because it goes into how you process information, how you looking at things. You know what I'm saying? Just how you described it right there. You described it how they taught you. All that was. You know what I'm saying? But you actually do that. You know what I'm saying? As a baby. You know what I'm saying? You do that. You do that when you grown. You know what I'm saying? You do that right now. Today you do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's a difference between knowing you're doing something and doing something and I don't even know you're doing it because they ain't tell you. That's why your ass don't know. You know what I'm saying? But once they tell you, then you gonna be like, oh, okay. But you know what I'm saying? Just like shit in school. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna believe a nigga till you go ask the teacher, then the teacher tell you, then you go back, oh yeah, you was right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Got because they. But anyway, like you said, the reason the baby don't come out speaking telepathically. That's what you said, right?
Yeah, because I mean, for the last time I checked, I told me, I don't know what you mean when you say they. Who is they? When you say we and when you say they, I don't know what you mean.
Question, man. Knock them out. One question, man. One.
That's a whole nother question. But when my son was born, I taught him how to speak. Ain't no they taught him how to speak. Well, I did.
Mm-hmm. But you know that your mama didn't invent the language and then teach it to you, right?
Okay.
You know that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you take it all the way back. You'll go back to what I was saying when they was building the language. It wasn't nothing but when you seen it when it was symbols, what they call letters. They ain't gonna tell you it's symbols. They gonna say it's letters. You know what I'm saying? And then you gonna say yeah, it's letters. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it's symbols. And also, what is a symbol? A sign. You know what I mean? Like on the hieroglyphics, when they be writing on the walls, those were symbols. You know what I'm saying? That was the language. You know what I'm saying? They were speaking to you through symbols. That's a language. You know what I'm saying? It's different representations of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's the same as a symbol, a sign, a code. You know what I'm saying? They make codes. You know what I'm saying? And and it's like and it's the same thing because a code is what's a code? You know what I'm saying? It's
Quick out.
it's instructions. You know what I'm saying? It's instructions.
Quick
They don't
answer.
want to tell you what it is.
Quick
What you
answer.
say?
Go to the next question.
All right, go ahead. Next question.
All right. Come on, DJ.
All right, so I'm having a hard time trying to come up with my question because of the just because of the I don't know. I guess the top. I mean the way you taking it. So, but I guess what I want to know is when do you when would you say that, when they created language, when did this occur? And I'm saying reason why I'm saying that is because whoever they is, I'm sure that we had language before they created whatever language you're speaking of. And I mean like speaking language, not the telepathic stuff, but it was a language or a vibration that we used before they created whatever you talked about. So when was
That's why I
the
said we was sending those vibrations telepathically our arms and our legs. You know what I'm saying? When you want to move your arm or your leg, you moving it wisely. You know what I'm saying? Telepathically with thought. You know what I'm saying? You ain't using no machine to do this. You know what I mean? Like they don't explain it to you like that. You know what I mean? They don't tell you the soul and the inside using their energy to operate. You know what I mean? And how you supposed to look at things, look at the world through the lens of a body, a suit you wearing. You know what I'm saying? A highly advanced suit. You know what I'm saying? Unlike any other. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a carbon. You know what I'm saying? Go into all. You can go all deep into what the black body is versus the white man body. And get all to the blood, like the RA niggas, all the way to. But that's just the surface. You know what I
okay?
mean?
So
You know what I'm saying?
so
Just the surface.
pause. That's the part that I'm talking about. So you now right there you said our bodies and you comparing us to the white people. So are you saying that the language you talking about is the white people language? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's not
Okay,
our
so
language.
right there. So
Any
right there,
language,
that's my question.
language period.
When did the white people create the language that you're talking about?
Okay, language. I'm gonna say this: white people can't create nothing. Souls, listen, understand this. They these people, they ain't even people. You know what I'm saying? Because people that's talking in terms and going in the mind, using them words, because that describes the body. Because they ain't the body. They spirits. You know what I'm saying? With the body. So they spirits. These spirits. You know what I'm saying? This chaotic energy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? These people, they can't create that type of energy can't create nothing. You know what I'm saying? It has no it can't create thought. Like we create thought. We can't It can't even create thought. It just simulate programs like a robot. Simulate programs, copy. You know what I'm saying? Duplicate. You know what I'm saying? Real good. You know what I'm saying? You see your TV, it look when they playing basketball, it really look like they out there playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? That energy is mimicking, you know what I'm saying? Like I told you, that ain't real people. That's energy shaping and molding. You get close to the TV, you see Liberty dots on the TV. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I got you.
I'm
I
just
got you.
saying.
Go ahead to the next question. Go ahead.
All right. All right, man. You know what I'm saying? Got a first time on here, Devontae, man. We ain't gonna charge you too much, man. Just let us know how you feeling though, man. What's up? If you got any questions or a little something you can drop real quick. Devontae.
If you got your mic muted, unmute your mic.
Shit, I unmuted it.
It ain't muted.
All right, come on. We're gonna go ahead and go to royalty till Devontae get back.
I just have cause I listen to a lot of the stuff that he be explaining, and I don't think he really has the understanding to where he can explain it fully. But my only two part question, I guess I'm gonna try to make it one, but is you talk about ain't no wrong and right, and it's just frequencies and shit, and as far as the language thing and all this, I just my only question is so when you wake up and you trying to decide what to do, or when you face with a situation, how do you choose between what you gonna do, if it's go right or wrong, or basically how are you?
I'm about to tell you. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said it because I've been saying it. I keep saying it over and over, and I'm glad you said that, Dan. Appreciate it. You supposed to process.
Royalty.
I mean, royalty. You supposed to process things. Like I say, we scan energy. You know what I'm saying? They don't tell you these. You've been hit with these vibrations, and this is what you feel. You know what I mean? Your body is interpreting that vibration into what they call. Because the only thing we can use to describe it is if he's feeling like sad, happy, and all that. You know what I mean? But just imagine you in the suit, and this is what you ain't. It ain't coming from you. You know, this is what's being hit on the suit, and you know by how I feel. You know what I'm saying? But coming out the womb, you don't know this, so they just tell you. You happy, you said, you know, they just put you in the code, you know what I'm saying, and define everything for you, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, uh, you say, get back to your question. You say,
I'm saying
which
because
how you supposed to process things? You supposed to look at things from reality, like I say, outside of the mind. You know what I'm saying? Because the mind is everything like when they say it's like this stupid saying it's like the sky's the limit. Shit like that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers, like the motherfuckers say you supposed to have 20/20 vision. Like nigga, you ain't
You
never, you
talking
know what I mean?
about
Shit,
a fourth dimensional state.
I'm saying things that you were taught that you go by. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go by and you don't think nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying because it's a
Outside of the
it,
mind.
it's really mind control because you got to be to have because you got to have a mind to be under mind control, meaning your decisions that you making are not independent of outside sources. It ain't coming from you ain't just pulling this in because we supposed to see answers. So when we go outside the mind, you know what I'm saying? Like how I'm saying, what's the language? And I instead of at least thinking about what we was taught language, I'm going into all right, what's the same as language? Oh, a symbol. Yeah, what's the same as a symbol though? So I'm going deeper and deeper. I'm this me thinking, I'm digging, this me independent, you know what I'm saying? Thought, this me. This that's real. That's what souls we can do that. So what's the symbol? Oh, same thing as science, same thing as keep breaking it down and breaking it down to I'm saying this is I'm saying like till you get to it's a software like
what
code, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just
how
saying. So
basically
you looking at things from how they is, you ain't looking at things from an emotional state, you know what I mean? From like
what my question was
like
how
they
you.
say,
I think I can be more specific as far as take it like this. Okay, um,
You
you
kind of, but
you
we
walking
can
down
hear
the street.
you low.
Wait.
I can hear you though.
Let me turn these off.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. So my question was how you make your decisions, and to be a little more clear, I'm gonna say you keep saying vibrations and um how you go through the process of understanding it.
Mm-hmm.
Understanding is while you're going through the process, you are actually acknowledging the same things that's been embedded in you. The same things, the way you choose what you're gonna do, you are still doing the same thing while you
What?
going through the
Say
whole
that again.
process, or you trying to process it.
You going through say that again?
You going through the same things that you telling about feelings and emotions. When you processing, you're actually using all those to come to your conclusion. You just calling it a different word. You just calling it processing or something else, but you still using the same things that you trying to avoid as far as good and bad. Say you walking down the street and the police ride by, you see them finna turn around down the street. Your first judgment gonna be get rid of everything that's on me because good and bad, I can do this and I can make it, or I can do this and I can go to jail. Your first process ain't gonna be uh on some old s- spiritual ass plane to where you just the soul trying to make it, nigga. No, you trying to survive. Your first thought gonna always be good, bad, right, wrong, and what can I do to get the fuck up out of this situation? Regardless of
Okay.
how you try to get away from it or try to ignore it, that's always gonna be the case.
I'm gonna tell you
You can
why.
say it's spiritual this and it's spiritual that. No, and it's a soul this, but your first thought. Tell me how can you get away from
I'm
that?
about to tell you. I'm about to
Tell
tell
me.
you, bro. Listen,
Okay,
bro.
go ahead, go ahead,
Listen.
go
When
ahead.
you come in, when you in the code, you can't see outside the code. It's different. You know
But
what I'm
you
saying?
said it ain't no
Listen,
code.
listen. I ain't say it's not no code. I just said
Yeah,
language
you
is a
did. You had
code.
this argument. Ain't no cold and hot. That's a mental thing.
I say code, not cold. Code. CODE.
Code,
Listen.
code, like a computer code.
Yeah. Listen.
Okay,
Listen what I'm
got you,
saying.
got you. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I say, uh, like it's a difference. Cause you gotta understand this difference right here. Just understand. I want to make it clear as possible, bro. It's ways you process what you thinking. You know what I'm saying? How you perceiving shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about how. Don't think about what you. All right. Anyway, and I'm gonna use what you said about the example you used. You know what I'm saying? Same type of example. You know what I'm saying? Like when something happens, bro. When you're going through a situation, it don't matter what it is. When you're making a decision to do something, you know what I'm saying? Basically, you know what I'm saying? Do something you experience. You know what I'm saying? Speaking the language. I ain't getting deep. I ain't speaking in terms of vibrations. Just talking how they taught us. You know what I'm saying? Boom. What you do, what you supposed to do, but this ain't what we taught. You know what I'm saying? So 9 times 10, people ain't gonna do this. So this ain't what you gonna see. You know what I'm saying? So it's like practice what you preach type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you supposed to, being that you a soul and that you connected to God. You know what I'm saying? Because when you know you supposed to go outside of the realm of negative and positive, which is emotions. Could they cloud? I'm gonna get into it. Just hear me out. Could they? We all know if niggas step on your shoe and without thinking, you know what I'm saying, or just because you get mad, the emotion, the first thing come, like you say, niggas going, yeah, first, because that's how you know what I'm saying, that's the program, this is embedded in you, you know what I'm saying, first thing you do is jump straight to your decision is going to be based on positive and negative, so that's a code, your decision, you basing it positive and negative, wrong or right, left, you know, that's how you doing it, you choosing to go by that code, you know what I'm saying, but when you go outside of that code, you step into reality of what's real, because inside that code, like they say, they ain't gonna, I keep breaking down words because in the code, the language is in here. What else? When I'm talking about what's language and what they taught us language, they ain't tell us it was a symbol and signs, you know what I'm saying, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Of course, they don't teach it in schools either. But of course, you can see it on the pyramids and
One
think
more
for
thing.
yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Hey man,
what?
look, shorten up the answers, man.
Just
Let's
one,
shorten up
and I'm
the answers.
done. Well, I'm done. Y'all can go ahead. I just want to, because he's saying, I hear what he's saying, but I want to know how if it's not no good and bad, and he referred back to God, which made me like sit back
All right,
like,
listen, hear me out.
okay,
Hear me out. I know what you're
If
saying. I
God
know what you're
say
saying.
he created good and evil, how is there no good and bad? How is that just a feeling?
Get off of that. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Just hear me out now. Stick to
Short
what
answer, man. Short answer.
stick to reality. See, you going back into the
I am.
mind. This
But
is
apparently our reality is
listen.
different. That's why I'm
No,
listening.
listen.
All
No,
right,
no,
hey
listen.
man, that's time, bro. Next.
He asked a question.
Let-
You don't want me to answer the
Yeah, I
question?
know, but I'm saying is I've cut off. You ain't even answer my question. But you took too
I
long.
did
So I
answer
said,
your question.
so let's just keep it. Let's go to the next person,
Nah,
and then we
bro,
can go to because you
DJ,
got a whole nother spiel. He got a whole nother spiel, bro. Like, come on, man.
DJ, DJ, ask him your question again.
No, no, go to the next person question, bro. He got a whole nother spiel. Then we're gonna do this whole question shit again. Like, come on, man.
That was the end of the questions for the first round.
Hey, my bad,
All
man.
right,
My
what we
phone
moving to?
died. My phone died
He
when I
got
was
a
driving.
whole nother spiel. Yeah, you good, Judah.
What's up,
He got
dude?
a whole nother seat. Come on with your next one,
I would,
Debo.
only reason why we breaking this into two parts because it's that long. That's why we did it like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But anyway,
Oh, what's
all
the
right, back
next
to
one?
the ain't no next. It's the same thing. I ain't even finished. Y'all asking
Come on,
questions.
come on,
That's
come
I
on.
already got. It's already within it. I already had this wrote down. Y'all asking the same questions. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even get to it though. You know what I mean?
All right, come
None of that
on.
stuff. What up?
I'm starting the time.
All right.
I'm gonna step out for a second, but I'm still here.
All right. The topic, like I said, is language. You know what I mean? And what it really is, and what it's really used for, versus what what it really is, and what things really are, and what they use for is the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? That it identifies the property and its function. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality of it. You know that this is bleach, and I'm supposed to drink a 40 ounce of bleach. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the reality of it. You know what this chemical property does. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality of it. You know what I mean? You know this. You know what I mean? This ain't nothing you believe. None of that. You know what I mean? All right. So now, in the mind, we got language, which is symbols and signs and all that, right? And you know, and not to get too deep, uh, I mean, but to elaborate on other things like because it ties into how you process things. You know what I'm saying? How you because like I say, you gotta think language. Just think about it. If I'm telling you negative and positive, which is this, hear me out, because this is independent thought. This ain't no read from nowhere. You know what I'm saying? This is this thinking, because we are souls. We have the power to tap in. We connected to God. So it's basically the same thing as saying it's a bridge. Like a bridge, it's a stream of energy that flows through us. What God give us, I keep telling y'all, knowledge. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because knowledge is power. You know what I'm saying? That's why black people in the position they in now, because they don't know who they is, what energy is, where they going when they think they gonna die. So where they going when they die? You know what I'm saying? In their words, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't even know what living in this is. You know what I'm saying? They don't, you know, and when you know where you at, exactly like where you at and who you are, who they is, and what they doing, why they doing it, you know what I'm saying? All that, the real answers, nigga. This is shit they ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go in no book for this, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can tap into the knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Because you have a direct connection with God, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna tell you this because they ain't got no connection. That's what them Bibles for them. We had to get them some guards, you know what I'm saying? But off that, back to language symbols, because they cannot connect with that. It's like when you I not see, when I say making decisions, uh that's within the language, and is because that's a code, and is within another code, which is the like I say, the mind, what they built. That's all in that. Now, if I go outside the mind, you know what I'm saying? So I say, I won't say that. I'll be like I say, I describe language as what it is, the reality of what language is. You know what I'm saying? Not what they said, which is what's in the mind, everything they told you, which is things that that's how they do. It's like doing how they do robots. They get the software. How you program a robot? You write the codes down. You know what I'm saying? What's the codes? Instructions. You know what I'm saying? Just tell a motherfucker what to do. You know how to what operate. Turn this light on. You know what I'm saying? Move this leg. You know what I'm saying? Instruction codes. You know what I'm saying? What the codes come in though. You know what I'm saying? It's like what's the code? Symbol, signs. You know what I'm saying? Same as language. You know what I'm saying? This all ties together, bro. That's why I say
Bro,
they want you to be. They want you to be a They want you to be a robot. They don't want meaning. You know what I'm saying?
can you exclude good
Hold
and
on, hold
bad?
on. What's going on? Let me get that talking, bro. Hold up, bro. Wait till I get done. Wait till I get done. Look,
You ain't gonna never get done.
Nope.
I'm on the
Sure
time
not.
clock, bro. I'm on the clock,
Hey,
Okay,
bro.
let
go
him.
ahead. My
Hey,
bad. Well, add
Brody,
two
mute your
more
mic.
minutes to him. Add him two
I'm
more
on the
minutes.
bro. But yeah, like I was saying, language is symbols and signs. Same as codes, you know what I'm saying? Same as instructions, you know what I'm saying? A process, you know what I'm saying? A program, you know what I'm saying, that was installed. This is something that's created, you know what I'm saying? Which means anything that's created, you know it ain't real. It's artificial. I mean, it got an expiration, you know what I'm saying? It got a start time, you know, a start time and an end time. That's because it was created. We, the souls, are real. Because guess why? We would never create it. That's what I'm saying. Only thing that is real is things that ain't created. And the only thing that is not created in this dimension we in, this realm, is the soul, niggas. It's the only real thing. That's why I say language is high. It's hybrid. It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid. You use hybrid words. You know what I'm saying? And compound words and shit. You know, it's fake. You know what I'm saying? And but don't look at it as language. Look at it as a structure, a mental structure that we like a building, a mental structure that and within the structure is used to it has to. I'm trying to get you to see how when they was building these symbols and signs and this code with the, you know what I'm saying, this program, this language, you know what I'm saying, it was like it's it's a process, bro. You know what I mean? What's that knocking sound? Hey, fucking me up.
Everybody mute your
But
mic.
but but like I was saying, I always say, uh, this language is a curse and a spell for people that don't if you don't know, if you don't understand energy, you just speaking words that you learn. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how you do, but you don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like when somebody say some key words and they make you know what I'm saying? You got these, like I say, you got these vibrations already within you, cause you know what I mean. And it's embedded in the language too. You know what I'm saying? Like like when I'm speaking and I'm saying it's the whole language, but because they ain't gonna tell you the real each word. I don't give a fuck what it is. You know, you all gotta look at the origins of the word to find out some shit. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because all these words we use to build our thought, to understand something, to explain something. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the whole channel. We got to get outside of that channel because that channel is already made up. Everything is in there. It's like a program, and you just abide by it. Nigga, this apple. Oh, that's an apple. All right, it grow on the tree. It grow on the tree. Yeah, apple doing. However they said they make milk. However they said what's in the sky. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? All that. You know what I'm saying? But you have to. But the truth is, because you really, they can't tell you shit. They can't. They ain't what how some fake shit gonna define what's real for you. You know what I'm saying? And gonna give people books. And, you know what I mean? Come on, man. You got to understand this. This is deception on the mass level. You know what I'm saying? They say it's a spiritual war. It is because the people that's running the world, right? I mean, that's in power. They ain't running the world, but it's an illusion of power that they have. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna speak the language and say the people that's running the world got the power. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they know they only know because they got power. The power is knowledge. You know what I'm saying? They know who they is and what energy is and how to use it. You know what I'm saying? And because you don't know. You know what I mean? Simple as that. You know what I mean? And they embedded it in your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? To how you build the structure of how you trying to see something in your mind. You know what I'm saying? What you using? You using this language. You know what I'm saying? This ain't real. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no this ain't no coming from God. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can tap into the knowledge because God is reality. What's true? You know what I'm saying? You get out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Get out that negative shit, all that shit, and look at it. You just looking at things for as they are. You know what I'm saying? Like if a motherfucker lying to you, I'm like, I'm just man, any look, man, it's like it's just being real, basically. You know what I'm saying? But people, even that, when I even keywords, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying be real. First thing pop in your mind is your definition of what they taught us, what real is from all angles, nigga. From an angle of a thug, nigga. From an angle of, you know what I'm saying? the definition from the angle of, you know what I'm saying? All that is just the surface, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even the real meaning of what's real, because what's real, we the only thing that's real. So we real, the soul, the energy, everything else is artificial because it was created. But they ain't gonna tell you that. They gonna tell you it's real, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's not. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. See, but when you look outside, you can see the truth. You know what I'm saying? But if you in the code, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's why I say you got to go outside of the mind. See, they built a mind. You know what I'm saying? And you just like, we can. I ain't saying like being that you like God. You is. You know what I mean? Like that energy. It's like you can do things how you see fit. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't. It just, when you know it ain't no right and wrong, you looking at things as they are. Like you said, survival. If I got to, like I say, if I gotta kill 1,000,000 to save 1,000,000,000, this ain't no. It can't be. Oh man, it's kids like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't let you finna kill. You finna, the whole world finna blow up now because your ass and your feelings. It ain't even your feelings. What it is, because they told you it's your feelings. That's in your mind. Everything what they told you is your feelings or it's the emotion. It ain't even your feelings. It's a vibration. What it actually is, it's a motherfucking vibration because you being attacked. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know it because you don't understand energy. You know what I'm saying? But when you things I'm saying, how I'm explaining, that's outside of the source code. Out of that nigga, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, what the fuck? It's out of the, you know what I'm saying? It's like out of the frequency. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at it for what it is instead of what they told you it is. You know what I mean? You going deeper. You know what I'm saying? You looking at the reality, the truth. You know what I'm saying? What's truth? What's real God? You know what I'm saying? You looking at it from that perspective, meaning when you that's why I say we the souls, we ain't have to read no books or nothing. Cause we connected to God. Well, God know all. Don't God know all? Why you gotta read a book? Why you gotta remember some shit? All you gotta do is think. What you doing? They telling you. See, even that word "think." That's another key word in this language. We talking about language. You saying I just told you all you gotta do is think, but really you ain't thinking. This is what they told you. That's what they taught us. That think, that word is in a goddamn what I said, in a frequency inside a frequency, a frequency inside of the mind. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, could that word don't describe what we really doing. You ain't. They just said you thinking. What you really doing is you pulling your like you sending your energy like outward to, and you tapping into a stream, exclusive stream that only us, the souls, you know what I'm saying, could tap into. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you creating a bridge because you putting your attention, a ton. You know what I'm saying? Because they know how they know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You putting your attention up on this. You know what I'm saying? That's how you create that bridge. Just like artificial bridges they got. You know what I'm saying? They try to do the same thing. They got, you know what I'm saying, artificial bridges like Facebook and all that shit that what they use to relay information. You know what I'm saying? To get this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I could describe that in so many ways, but I'm just saying, it's like we the souls. We ain't supposed to be operating inside no damn code that these motherfuckers built, positive to negative. You know what I'm saying? Looking at shit with, you know what I'm saying? All this that's what make up this realm. This is what's down here. You know what I'm saying? But since you don't know it, they told you what it is, and you going by that. But that is the whole going by that is a whole code because it go into the language and everything. You know what I'm saying? But you can use the language, but it's just how you do it. You know what I'm saying? And how you processing. Or see, even that word, see, I'm trying to explain, but I'm using keywords that fuck your head up, like process, because it ain't really processing. What you're doing is you scanning the energy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got to talk in terms of how it really is, the reality of what you really doing. You know what I'm saying? Not the fake. You know what I'm saying? Talking about I'm thinking, I feel sad. No, you don't feel sad. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck they told you? It's tell it how it really is. You know what I'm saying? It's energy. You know what I'm saying? Explain it, nigga, in a way to everybody can understand on for real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it's a frequency that's being shot at you. You know what I'm saying? This ain't within you. Well, it is within you because you have those frequencies within you now. I'm just saying but initially, let's say, you know what I mean? You house these energies within your vessel because you don't understand energy. You don't repel, and you repel them too, though. You know what I'm saying? You repel them. You do all type of shit, and not even realizing that you're doing this shit because they ain't tell you what you was doing. So the way you looking at shit and do like when you thinking, you ain't looking at it like you seeing the energy off and when you fucking, fucking somebody. You know what I'm saying? They tell you you're supposed to have sex and make love and all this. Nigga, they ain't the meaning of having sex. They ain't what the fuck we supposed to be doing. We supposed to be pulling souls in. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, tapping into the realms and pulling those higher souls in into this realm. You know what I'm saying? And clean up this goddamn mess up down here. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. You know what I'm saying? Not no motherfucker having sex for the pleasure. That's what they on. They on the feeling. They want you to feel. You know what I'm saying? We want to fuck for the feeling, the nut. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna tell you the real deal, what you really supposed to be having sex for. You know what I'm saying? And what is in the whole process of what's really.
Yo, man. You got 5 minutes, man. Somebody watch the
sensation in your body. Nah, tell you what really, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna tell you what it really is, because all that truth shit leads to truth.
We actually got 4 minutes.
Well, where'd it come from? Who did? You know what I'm saying? All the other questions. Yeah, leads to truth. It leads to who you really is, who they really is, where you really gonna go. You know what I'm saying? What's really going on, how they did it, you know what I'm saying? All because you been fooled. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say we on an alternate timeline. These motherfuckers, like, they fake. They body. That's the only reason why they here. They artificial. They were created. They got a timeline. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, our bodies, like, okay, our bodies die, but our gene, like, we gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers, they only way they gonna stay. Only reason why they here because they keep mixing genes with us. They supposed to been gone. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was talking about aliens a long time ago. The other day, I was saying we aliens and they aliens, because we aliens extraterrestrial. Because I broke down the word. You know what I'm saying? We beyond this realm. We ain't. We from out of this hell. Because what this whole thing is hell for a soul. You know what I'm saying? Something that's real. You ain't surrounded by nothing but fake and distorted energies and vibrations. You don't even know what the fuck going on. They told you the body, and that's sad. What it is? Why I feel this way? How you feel? My stomach hurt. You know what I'm saying? Even why I say your stomach hurt, that ain't what's happening. You know what I'm saying? They ain't telling you. You know what I'm saying? See, that fake description is the description they made up for you, and you went by it. That's the things that are in the mind. That's why I say when you go outside the mind, outside of the mind, outside of that frequency, the negative and positive, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that shit, you tap into the reality of the real, because you going deeper. You know what I'm saying? To what it really is, the reality of it. You can't go around this shit. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you deny it or not. What's real gonna stay real regardless. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. You know what I mean? So when we talking about language, it is a curse and a spell. You know what I'm saying? It ain't our shit. We don't need no language. We man, look, we ain't had no look back when we was in our pure state for real. When we was on our shit, we wasn't talking. We was looking at each other and sending those signals out. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's literally, you can do it now, nigga. We can do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? It just, you don't know who you is, so you ain't even trying to get on that level. You know what I'm saying? Only thing we do. I ain't saying you. I ain't saying nobody in general. I'm just speaking. You know what I'm saying? How people, you know. But only thing we do is what they taught you to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's the life that they live. That's, like I said, they're a spirit. This they only ascension. They only ascension is getting you went from an ant to a goddamn roach to a goddamn tiger, and now this spirit, you know what I'm saying, finally got a goddamn white man body now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That chaotic ass energy got a consciousness now, and it's aware. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker don't create no thought or none of that shit. It just simulate programs like a robot. It simulate programs. They try to get you to do that. You know what I'm saying? And base it in emotion. You know what I'm saying? And all that. So that's a way for the spirits on the other side of the realm can feed. You know what I'm saying? And on this side too, in a way, that's how they extract our solar energy from us and keep us here. You know what I'm saying? Keep us in the loop. Cause the shit don't exist. The shit ain't, we keep this shit going. You know what I'm saying? This be real. Cause we the only real thing here. We brought honor here. You know what I'm saying? Qualities like that didn't exist before we got here. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, we created this shit. You know, like this realm. You know what I'm saying? Folks, like all that shit is not indigenous. Those qualities are not indigenous to this realm. You gotta understand where you at. You know what I'm saying? This is a realm of dualities, nigga. Up, down, left, right. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same frequency because it's energy. Those just the descriptions that they built for us, things that are in the mind. But when you go deeper to the reality of what it really is, you know what I'm saying?
Blah, blah.
Goddamn me.
Shit, time, nigga.
And I lost my train of thought. Goddamn, you talking about what it really is, goddamn me.
Bruh, shit. Time. questions, anybody, or responses?
It's going. You going in, man? You probably.
I got a question.
It's not rocket. Understanding is simple. It's just to comprehend
Bruh,
this. You
let
gotta
him ask
look
the
at it.
question, bro.
You
Your
gotta
time up. Your time
take
up. Let
yourself
him ask this question.
about
Answer the question. Your time up.
the
Bro, we heard your
is this
speech for
bad? Do I
30
like it?
minutes.
You know
Let
what
him
I'm
ask
saying?
this
All that
question.
shit. You know what I'm saying? That liking is dislike.
It is the
Am I
time,
comfortable
bro.
right now? I don't like
Bro,
what he's
your
saying, man. This is
time, bro.
you
Let
know
him
what I'm
ask
saying?
this question.
That's all that these them frequencies. Just imagine if you don't understand energy,
And
you
part
feeling
of it
this right
is,
now. You
Oh my
instantly,
God,
nigga,
bro.
instant
Your time
thought,
is
nigga,
up,
not even
bro.
a quick, not even a glance.
Oh my, bro.
I don't think he know his mic. I don't think he know. We can't hear him. D,
Lance muted.
bruh, I had
Yeah.
to mute the mic, man, because I don't know if you can hear us or not. But that was time.
Energy, they ain't, but you ain't scanning energy. You know what I'm saying? When you
Bro,
do
your
that,
time
you
up,
looking at it from how they
bro.
told you to look at it. You know,
So he can't hear us. He can't hear us. He need to go fix his thing, man. Sorry.
the veil. You feel me?
Oh my god.
The outside of the book. You know what I'm saying?
Debo.
The outside
Hey,
of the
somebody
Your
book is
time
call
real,
up,
that nigga
man.
phone,
but it's
man.
Debo, time
you know
up.
what I'm saying? That's why you
Debo,
can't see it like
your
that.
time up,
You can't say
man.
up or
Debo,
down. You know what I'm saying?
D,
Cause
D,
like I gotta say, I can't
D,
say they
man.
ain't aliens, and I can't say
God
we ain't
damn it.
aliens. You know what I'm saying? I say we both aliens.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Bro, we can hear you.
Debo, man, your time is up, fam. What is you doing?
He can't hear us.
He can't hear something, man. You might have to kick him out and then call him and tell
Talk
him.
about be them. It be
Hey,
Oh my
spirits.
goodness.
They white people, but they ain't white people. When you see an alien, it don't
Debo.
look like a white person, like a
I
green
think he
man or
just
some
been
shit,
an
right?
asshole.
What that
nah,
is,
I don't think he
D,
can.
man, I know you
it's the
here,
spirit. You know what I'm
man.
saying?
He can't
Inside
hear
of that vessel. You know what I'm saying? See, don't let the outside fool you. Because they don't want you to know. Because that's what
Bruh.
the outside is the fake. You know what I'm saying? You got to go deeper to the reality. See, when you go into the, that's what I'm saying.
Hey,
When
he
you
got a phone number. I call him from my other phone.
Nah,
Something.
you gotta come
I
back.
just kicked him. I told him to hop back in.
Hey, man. I gotta talk to that dude, bro.
Well, when he get back in, hold your question.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
when he get back in, we'll start right there. But
Right.
he can't just keep. He just going. He went so many places that I'm kind of lost. But
I ain't.
it's
I'm not
the
lost.
shit.
I just have so many questions, but we can only ask one. And it's...
No, we'll do two apiece, man.
This thing
We'll
in
do
now,
two
so
apiece.
we can just kind of just do a little free
The
fire.
problem, right? The problem is, man, he takes so long on the questions. You know what I'm saying? But so with that, when y'all ask a question, man, make sure it's some clarity in it.
Specific.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Bro,
then
come
we gotta
back
get
in, man. You couldn't hear us.
the answer. When he go to answer, he need a time
Now,
limit
see,
because
my question don't even need to be asked to the nigga because I know it's gonna lead to a whole different thing. I'm just like you telling us this, but where do you separate good from bad and right from wrong when you making your choices? You know what I'm saying? Because you have to put these into equations when you making your own damn choice. So
That's
how
a
you
good
gonna tell
question.
us it don't exist?
That's a
That's
good
my only
question.
thing.
That's a good
Like
question.
that's all I
so
really want to
okay.
know. Like,
What's your
All right,
answer?
here you go, y'all.
Answer.
yeah, I don't know what happened.
huh?
I couldn't hear y'all or something.
Yeah, you couldn't hear us. You can hear?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Hey, D, let me ask you this. I'm not gonna ask one of the questions, but I'm gonna ask you this though. When
But you
you in
can't
this
knock
room,
it. His time was already up.
no, I know I wouldn't. I'm gonna say something. When you in this room, bro, pay attention to the camera. Like, look at us, cause you know what I'm saying. You ain't even looking at us. We was trying to tell you and let you know we couldn't hear you and all that. You gotta pay attention, bro. You just be going off.
Yeah, I got you.
Nah, go ahead. What we started with the questions at? We started with ladder what?
Uh, shit.
Yeah, we start with that.
Uh, I ain't gonna lie, man. I missed most of the second round because I was in and out the room. But
It's basically the same as the first round.
yeah,
You want to
yeah.
go to DJ and you
Go
want to
ahead.
go to DJ first and then come back?
Yeah, just go ahead. Y'all just go with the questions. I'm gonna just jump in the
Let's ride
freestyle.
with DJ.
Let
Let's
me
ride
see.
with DJ.
I ain't really got no. I kind of don't have a question because I kind of know the answer. So basically, I kind of wanted to make a statement. Uh, I'm trying to find it. I wrote a bunch of stuff down. I'm gonna just go off what I kind of remember. So because a lot of times I heard you say, man, hold on. Where I wrote it at? Man, I did the paper. I don't know. Anyway, I can't find it. Anyway, I heard you say a bunch of stuff about, we're not born. Hold on, how you say it? We're not born with something. Everything is taught. Blah 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 blah. I mean, I don't. As far as that goes, I don't know. You have to be talking about infants because, you know, from what you say, we wasn't born. You know what I'm saying? We was already here. We wasn't created. So we got to be talking about infants when you say we don't know shit when we born. My statement basically is, I don't want to call that BS, but it's BS because a lot of stuff is passed through the womb, from the genes or whatever. And we already, well, my kids come out, doing facial expressions and stuff. And I'm talking about, I know what they saying, not telepathically, but because of their facial expression, I know what they saying. And I've seen it in both of my, well, all my kids, but mainly my youngest one, because he's,
All right, hold on. Stop right there.
uh,
We say,
go
stop
ahead,
right there. Let me say something. We said the facial expression. You say not because of and
telepathic.
y'all pay attention real quick. This is a prime example. You say your kids they come out the womb making facial expressions, and you said what you say?
You know what they mean, and not telepathically.
Yeah, you say yeah. You know what they mean, and not telepathically. But that's what I'm
Right.
saying. Just hear me out. When I say you think it through the mind, the way you the way you just described it to me, you described that from an aspect. You didn't go outside of the realm of what they taught us. See, cause let me explain it to you. Because cause if you did, you would know, and you would have said, cause that's what they taught us. But when you when you looking at something, looking with your eyes, you know what I'm saying? You are actually scanning the energy. You know what I'm saying? But we are taught, you know what I'm saying, oh, this is what you just said. I'm looking at facial expressions and I can tell by that, you know what I'm saying? That's the meaning that I'm just saying that whole concept, all that, but that whole, well, it's like, but when you look deeper, like you look into the reality of what it really is versus what they taught. Everything they taught is in the mind. That's what I'm saying. You got to go outside the mind, tap into the real, which is God, the frequency of God. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. The real. You know what I'm saying? So, so when you just prime example when you just describe that when I see my kid, you know what I mean? That whole description, how this is how you perceiving it, you know what I'm saying? But that's not really what's taking place. That's not the reality of what's taking place, really. You know what I'm saying? In reality, but it's in the root, but that's not
I see,
really
I
what's
see what
going on.
you're saying.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
see what you're saying, but
So that's, you know what I'm saying,
one of
that
the
ain't what's real.
I see what you're
That's
saying, but
why.
one of the statements you made was facial expressions was taught to us. It's one of your statements, and I wrote that down, but along with a lot of. But you said that it was taught to us. Is what I'm saying is how
Yeah.
was I able to teach him anything?
When a baby come out the womb, what it's doing? It don't know, but from the root, you know what you do with your eyes and your ears. And if you know not what they told you, but the deeper, like when I just said about when you looking at something, you actually scanning. That's what the baby's doing. He's staring at you. He's scanning the energy, but he don't understand energy or what he looking at. You know what I'm saying? But what the baby does is mimics that vibration. You know what I'm saying? That energy, whatever he's seeing, he mimics that. Nigga, you keep doing something with your hand, the baby gonna keep start doing that. Whatever you know what I'm saying? It's something he's learning. You know what I'm saying? That's how he just processing it, but he don't know what he learning. He just
again, I see where you're trying to go.
Seeing something and mimicking it, you know what I'm saying? And you keep doing it over and over and over and over. You done learned that. You know what I'm saying? Just by seeing something like
again,
that.
I see. Again, I see.
Look how many people facial expressions the baby seen.
Bro,
coming out the hospital to the house.
Debo.
You know what I'm saying?
Let them get to the second point.
Nah, I mean, I'm good. We can go to the next one.
That's what I was saying.
We'll go to the next.
Your baby seen all the facial expressions on the way out the hospital. You know
I gotta say that real quick. People saying like, my baby don't be around people, and he wasn't watching TV and all that or whatever you're trying to say. And to do the facial expression that I'm saying, he had a facial expression that's, to me and to anybody that was around, would say, "Motherfucker, bag away from me." This was the facial expression. Get the fuck away from me. This was his facial expression. I didn't teach him the facial expression, or he didn't get it from nobody that says, "Motherfucker, get the fuck away from me."
Hey, you right. I'm gonna tell you what that is. I'm gonna tell you, you're right. You exactly right. Cause the baby don't know. You know what I'm saying? But energy don't lie. You know what I'm saying? That's as simple as that. You read the energy. That's all you did. You know what I'm saying? You see it. You know what I'm saying? But the baby don't know that.
Okay, pause.
Acting out that. You know what I'm saying? Feel.
Pause. Let me pause. Pause. So we was in church. I was in church, and my son was walking. He was walking down the aisle, or whatever, in church. A dude touched his arm and said, "Hey, son." The look, I'm talking about, the whole church stopped. When he turned around and looked at the dude, my son was probably 1. He wasn't even talking yet. He looked at the dude like, "Bitch, get the fuck away from me." That was his look. So you can't say he don't know what he doing. He looked at the dude and said, with his facial expression, "Nigga, get the fuck away from me."
I hear what you're saying. But you're not hearing me. Yo, baby, a baby don't understand. Grown people don't understand energy. A baby don't understand energy. Now, if somebody grab a baby, hear me out. If a baby, man, you gotta listen. It ain't just the baby out here. It's spirits and everything walking around. Niggas feeding off this shit. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit. Niggas is manipulating on another level. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than just, you know what I'm saying? But hear me out. I'm just breaking down on the basic level. You know what I'm saying?
Try not to be so long on your answers, though.
All right, man.
Go ahead,
when a vibration, I say, all right, what you want me to, all right, okay, I got you. I don't know what y'all want me to say.
All right, anyway, explain it to me in 2 sentences.
Explain what? Why, baby? 2 sentences? Man, I gotta say. Man, come on, man. You want an explanation, but you want to say like it's a puzzle or something. Come on.
You're going to repeat yourself. You're going to keep saying the same stuff. So that's what I said. Next question.
Well, hey, like I say,
I get what you're saying.
A kid don't understand vibrations. So if you hit with a vibration and we act that out to you, how you process that, you know what I'm saying? Look how you process it, how they taught you to process it. You know what I mean? Oh, he ain't learned that from. I mean, look how you looking at it like, because you don't even know what it is. So you don't even know how you can say he learned it. But the way you to a start, you going by that. You know what I'm saying? But what's really taking place is the man just getting hit with something and he just acting it out. You know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of people do. You know what I'm saying? It's simple as that. He just a kid. You know what I mean? Like it's just simple as that. You know what I mean? And you he don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But your understanding is broader than his. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean? Like goddamn. You know what I'm saying? But it be like that though, because it be like that. Go ahead, man.
Next question.
Judah, you got a question, Judah?
Yeah, I got a question. Okay, my first question is, who is they? Who is they and we, they, who is that?
All right. Well, when I say we, I'm talking about the souls. That's us, the souls.
Who?
When I say them, I'm talking about every other energy beside us. You feel me?
No, I
Man,
don't
like,
feel you. I don't feel you.
It's
Who's us?
I mean,
bro.
I'm
Basically,
be Pacific.
oh,
I'm
go
be
ahead,
Pacific.
go ahead.
You know what I'm saying, when I say them, I'm talking about spirits. Spiritual. It's a chaotic energy. You know what I mean? And they have a lot of distorted vibrations that we create. That's walking around up. And spirits, you know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. We create it. You know what I'm saying? We not recreate it, but we create it. You know what I'm saying? We the only people that create things. You know what I mean? It's what it is. Everything else, white people they just copy. I mean, the spirits they just copy. You know what I mean? So that's what they
So,
do. It's in their nature. That's what the energy does. Mimics. It's
so,
the chaotic energy.
so, is it white people or is it who is us and we, bro? Like you ain't being specific, bro.
Bro. Hey,
All
like
right.
I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down, and well, you can understand it as far as the way
I got it.
let's
I
say
got it,
the
man.
way
I got it,
deep.
man.
Go ahead.
White people. When you say white people, you speaking in terms of a lie because that describes the body. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't describing them. They the spirit inside. You know what I mean? But saying white people, they're just a mental thing. It's like that's how I've been programmed.
Basically, nigga, what he's saying is when he say we and them, it's the ones that are of earth or of God of a higher power, and the ones that are not. So he categorized it as we and them, but he's saying we are the ones, and the ones that is not of God, he calling them spirits because they don't have a soul; they just spirits. But what he's saying is we have a soul. We are God. So he's saying
we don't have a soul. We don't have a soul. We are
the soul.
soul. What we and that's just this hit me. We talking about language. Remember, that just that's the word. That word soul. You know, that's just the word. The only word. You know what I'm saying that I can use that we can understand on another on this level that we on with these bodies that to let you know who we are, but we are beyond that word, and you know what I'm saying, and the description of what they told us.
Right.
We just
can I ask
the
you a
best thing I
question real
can say
quick?
is
This is my only question. I only have one.
No,
What happened? That's DJ talking shit.
I said no, man. Judah got another question, man. Let him get to his question.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. I still don't feel like he answered that one, but I guess whatever.
answer what?
Nah, never mind.
Okay.
So back to the language, right? You're saying that we speak in symbols and vibrations, and we spirit. First of all, okay.
Hey, let me say this. So I know you'll understand this. Do you understand that you have a body, right? I gotta step about you, right? Understand that?
Yeah, I got a body.
Do you understand that you a soul or the spirit or whatever? You energy inside. You ain't gonna never die. Basically, based off what you said, you're going to heaven and hell, so you'll never die, right?
No, I can't.
Do you agree? Do we agree with that?
No, I don't.
Okay, so
no.
So you saying you die?
Yes.
So how you go to heaven and hell if you die?
My soul. Hold on, wait. See,
You see how they confuse you? Because you don't know who you is. You see how they confuse you?
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Listen, slow down. That's a whole nother topic.
Go ahead. We going slow with it too. Because I'm trying to tell you. This goes into
Hold on.
Go ahead.
You don't know where heaven is. All right. That's another topic, D.
Look, man.
Body.
Let's hear me out on this, man. You understand? I ain't gonna say heaven then. I just trying to get you to understand this part because you say, I think you really, you know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to think or whatever. I don't know what it is, but because I just said simple. You understand the body is the flesh, right?
Yes.
Okay. You understand that's separate from the spirit, right? The energy. That, you know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yes.
Okay. You understand, you know that the body dies and goes in the ground. You seen this with your eyes, right or
Yes.
wrong.
Yes.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Are you the body?
Yes.
I'll say you got a whole another chain to break first. But anyway, look, how it is you ain't the body, nigga. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. You not the body. You the energy that's driving this motor vehicle. You know what I'm saying? They want you to
Okay,
think you the
I'll
body, bro.
accept that. I'll accept that. Okay.
Okay. So whenever I say the white man, guess what I just said? A motherfucking lie, right or wrong? Cause guess what? A white man describes what? The body, right? Is that who
No.
that person really is? Is that who that person really is? See, we going into the reality now, the real. Is that who that person really is? No, we
No.
just went to that. He not the body.
No.
He the what? The energy, the spirit. You know what I'm saying? So, like
No.
I said, when I'm speaking the language, I talk in terms where you can understand. And so I say, the white man, but really ain't no white man. That's just what we was taught. You know what I'm saying? Because that
So
describes
what
the
is
outside, the shell, the body. You know what I'm saying? That's not the real. That's the fake. It was created. It's artificial. It dies and goes away. It ain't the soul. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the energy. You know what I'm saying? It's common sense. You know this. So now, if I gotta go step by step for you to understand, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But I want you. But don't you understand what I mean when I say white man? Then because you had got confused. Oh, you said white man. Then you say spirit. And what is what? What? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it's not really a white man. I was just talking like that so you can understand what I'm saying. So know who I'm talking about.
okay?
Cause you know it by the outside. You don't. You was taught by the outside. The white man described him. When I say the white man, you think about that white body. And so when I say that, after I say that, and I know you know this from me saying that, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't got to tell you. So when I say that, I actually then I tell you what the white man is, and the difference between the physical, you know what I'm saying, the seen and the unseen. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? The physical is fake. It ain't real. You know that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Question. What's the question, dude?
Exactly. I never got it.
You
So
did.
no.
Go to your
So
next question.
yeah. So my question is like I was talking about the language, like how okay, we as a people, I'm saying people in general, how did we get to the language that we speak now? How do we go from being telepathic to being where we are now? And why
Okay.
can't we go back to being telepathic? Please explain in detail, please. Don't
Okay,
go
man.
off running on with nothing. Just get
Listen, man.
all
The
right. Go.
reason why see back in the gap when our soul was vibrating on that etheric frequency, we wasn't talking in terms of the English language and using emotions and all that. We was looking at things how they really is, scanning it, identifying it, and knowing what the energy is, and you know, when knowledge is power, you do what you want with it. You know its property, its function, and you use it how it benefits you as far as like the advancement of your soul. You know what I'm saying? Okay, somewhere down the line, okay, shit, we fell from that shit. You feel me? Now,
Hold on,
if
D.
I if
Hold
I
on, DeboLatti. You said somewhere down the line. I can't jig
listen, I'm
with
about
that.
to explain that. I say that first, then I explain what I mean. You know what I'm saying? In detail. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put it in your head first, you know what I'm saying? So you can know
All right.
where
I'm
I'm gonna get
listening.
to. You know what I'm saying?
I'm listening.
So cause I know you processing what I'm saying, and I know how you processing it. You know what I'm saying? So
Get with it,
but
brother. Get with
anyway,
it.
yeah, but so anyway, it's obvious. And this is from this is the reality, because if you looking at it right now, you see right now what's going on. We ain't in our right state. That's why we ain't just walking outside our body as we want to, going into other realms, like how we see fit, more than just thought and memory, what they call that. But I'm just saying, this what you talking about, man? Who calling my name? Oh, well, anyway, yeah. So, uh, so what happened is, like I say, it's evident what happened. You can see by right now, you know what I mean, what's going on, and you just look back down the timeline. That's all. It's easy, you know what I'm saying? And all you got, but you got to tap into, you got to get out there, you know what I'm saying, to see this. Now you can't be on 97.9 trying to listen to country music. You ain't gonna hear it. You know, this is what it is. You know what I mean? But anyway, we when your it's just knowing, you just know that, because you see when your energy is low, like how it is right now. This is the reason why we at the point we is right now. This is the reason why we ain't talking telepathically, because what your energy is right now. You know what I'm saying? Because at one point in time, it was the opposite of what it is right now, and you ain't even look like these motherfuckers out here. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. You know what I'm saying? Your body reflect your energy reflected that. You know what I'm saying? Like on the physical. You know what I'm saying too? You know what I mean? Like you reflect that image. You know what I'm saying? That vibration. You know what I mean? For real. We ain't look like they ass. You know what I'm saying? But over time, you know what I'm saying? Shit, as you can see, I said, we fell from the throne, goddamn me. Nah.
That was the answer.
If I think, if I go deep into it, thought about it, you know what I'm saying, I can get the answer. But
so wait, so that means you
no,
don't
listen, no. Listen, what I'm saying. I'm talking about to what exactly happened. You know what I'm saying? For as like, I'm not trying to tell you what I don't know. I'm telling you what I know. You know what I'm saying right now. Everything else, I gotta think about it. Then I gotta pull that answer in for you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't inserting the energy. I'm saying the energy to explain what I'm saying right now to you. So just hear me out. You know what I'm saying? What we know, what we see, you know what I'm saying, is that we ain't in our right state. You know what I'm saying? So we fail. Somewhere down, we fail. You know what I'm saying? So I go into analyzing how exactly did we fall off the throne. You know what I'm saying? How we get dethroned. You know what I'm saying? The evidence here shows that we ain't in our right state. You know what I mean? And we ain't doing what the fuck we supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? We operate on a whole another system versus train of thought. The way we process information, and then the symbols we use to process the information. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't need the distortion is levels and levels upon levels. You know what I'm saying? And we just looking at it like that's how shit supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like the slave did. He was getting his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Just hey, this is how life is. You know what I'm saying? This is what you taught. I gotta obey my master. You know what I mean? This is what it is. You know what I mean? You ain't know. You ain't know who. You know what I mean? You ain't know what shoes was. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? They probably called it something else. I'm just saying. And whatever they called it, that's what you said it was. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they called it, that's what, you know what I'm saying? Pro, like a robot. Treat you like a goddamn robot. Get over here. You know what I'm saying? Make you a robot. You ain't doing no thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because when you think, you tapping into you, the real. You tapping into the realm of reality because you start thinking out. Because when you think, because we the only ones motherfuckers think. Souls. They don't want us to think. You know what I'm saying? They want you to be a fucking robot, simulate programs. Just do what I taught you. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the meaning of it and what it really is. And this is what I said it is. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at it no other way. You know what I'm saying? I was saying they build institutions on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta understand it's really a war out here, man. And it's easy. And I go all the way down to like you people saying like how you say how we feel. All right, nigga, I can tell you how we gonna rise. I can tell you how we can get back on top. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I mean? And talking about it, I can guarantee you. You know what I'm saying? You can pull it because like the end justifying the means, like I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So talking about the rise to the top, I tell you how the fuck you feel. Because evidently you were doing the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like this is knowledge. You know this. You know what I'm saying? If you doing something that's getting you to the top,
Is
and
that
then
the
now you
answer?
ain't at the top, you know what I'm saying? Evidently, you was something you stopped doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
I'm about to go back to work real quick. I just on the vibration thing and the spiritual thing, the soul thing that you trying to explain. I get most of it, but as far as the explaining of decision making and evaluating, it don't. I get how you trying to explain it, but what I don't get is how you just eliminate even though you feel this way, it's a vibration that come through. So if you feel that vibration of bad, then nigga is bad. If you feel a good vibration, then it's a good vibration. Or you
See,
if you don't want to classify it like, if you don't want to classify it like that, then classify it as I feel this vibration, I'm not gonna fuck with. I feel this vibration, yeah, I can fuck with. Um, um, I don't. You keep referring to the words as a curse and all of this shit. No, it's a way to describe what the fuck you feeling at that moment. And regardless of what you say and how you try to fight it, every decision you make is based on all of these words.
exactly,
You
when
can't
you
tell
in the
me.
mind.
Oh, so you ain't. So you telling me you ain't in the mind?
I'm saying when you processing this information, it shouldn't be through the mind. That's all. It should be you
No,
independent.
but I'm asking you. I'm asking you. When you making
Asking me
your
what
decisions, what
alphabet I use? I use English language. When I'm thinking, that's the only language I know.
So why is you just throwing this shit up here if you ain't got rid of that shit like you got rid of pork, nigga?
No,
You
listen.
get rid of that language.
I see this. It's
Practice
a
with the streets, nigga.
listen.
Goddamn.
Listen. You're misunderstanding, bro. That's what I'm saying. Language. Understand what I just said? Language is a symbol. It's symbols, signs, codes. You know what I mean? Like that. You know what I'm saying? Language is it ain't words. That's what they told you. You know what I'm saying? And when you say bad, what happens is this is another thing they did. They attach the emotion to the word. You know what I'm saying? How they do that? Because they told you that feeling you feel, it's called bad. Now that's that word right there. You know what I'm saying? Now attaching that, and only you. And when you accept that, and that shit becomes real for real. You know what I'm saying? Cause we
You
create
ain't
shit,
gotta
right?
accept it.
You
You said yourself.
listen, when
You
you
said
accept
yourself
it,
God.
you create
Earlier
that
you
breed.
said God.
Bro.
And if you talking about God, then you know bad, nigga. That's good,
No,
that's bad. You can't talk about
no.
God and not know good from bad, fam.
Listen what I'm saying. I
You
see where
brought
you at.
God up. You put
I
God
see
in
where the
this
confusion.
equation. I'm just saying.
I see where your confusion is. You ain't you. I'm trying to let me get you to understand these polarities and this negative and positive real quick, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But this what it is. You know what I'm saying? Let me get you to understand versus reality, because that's what it is. It's fake versus real, basically. And the fake is the goddamn me. Uh, uh, what I was gonna say?
Get up, Fred.
Nothing, because you guys say shit.
Nah, I just got blocked. I just got a mental block. Nah, what the fuck? I just told you.
So he shoot.
What I
Because you
just
know
told you.
goddamn well, fam. Come on, man.
You
You
put
know,
But
you out here telling us this.
what I
You telling us
just damn, y'all
these
ain't
things
nobody
don't
paying
exist, but in your everyday life, you using these same things that you telling us
attention.
don't exist. You using good and bad when you make your decisions, but you telling us these don't exist. You using these same things that we supposed to try to get rid of because they don't exist. But that's how you make your decisions.
I agree with
So
Roy.
you can't just say that this shit don't exist. It's not real.
Can you hear me?
You can't.
I agree with Royalty.
There's no way for you to dispute that these things don't exist. And that's how you base
Hey, we back on or
everything that
what?
you do. and everything that you choose to do in your life
Hey,
on a
he trying to.
day-to-day
Hey,
basis.
hold on, time out. He trying to see if his camera working or whatever. See, that's why he left.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, he. I guess he so called.
Hey, Judah.
Yeah.
Judah.
Yes, sir.
Just so you know, see, you ain't the only one I be going off on, fam.
I see.
It's just, yeah. It's just, come on, man. You can't tell me that, fam. You base your everyday shit off of this. Your everyday decision, you base off good, bad, right, wrong.
I'm
You
back
can't
on.
tell me this is just vibration. No, it's right and wrong, nigga.
Listen, that's what I was saying. It came back to me. Like when you looking at things like in the negative and positive, that's what I said I was going to explain to you because that's it deals with the right and wrong and all that. Listen, understand it from this perception of reality. You know what I'm saying? Not into the perception of how they told you. You know, just hear me out. Just listen to what I'm saying and think, but don't.
Bro, you said listen twice. We listen.
Because people don't be listening. I'm gonna say this shit, and you gonna say I just made it clear. Anyway, negative and positive. You know what I'm saying? That's the same as it's a value system. You know what I'm saying? It describes it's like it's a system that they created, and it's like negative and positive. It got to do with value. You know what I'm saying? When they did that shit, you know what I'm saying? That like I say, it was creating the ego because it made you because now you looking at you instead of looking at things from reality and how it really is, now they told you to look at it from this point. Look at it in the terms of negative and positive, which is like right and wrong, things that you like, you know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Things that you like and dislike. You know what I'm saying? See, it's one side and it's another side. That's the negative and positive. All that realm.
Bro,
You
steady explaining what you feel. But you ain't telling me.
No, listen, bro.
How do you make
Let me finish
it if it's not based
That's
on
why I told you to listen, bro. You don't even want to listen.
Wrong.
I just said I'm finna explain the whole right and wrong thing. It's explained through negative and positive. It has to do with feelings and emotions. If you listen,
we got that for
right,
2 hours.
You let me finish saying.
2 hours. Just answer the question.
I got a question.
You ain't letting me. Soon as I saying something, you cut me off and started talking about some other. Let me finish.
Explain
y'all
that.
Niggas, I don't understand. Y'all being.
We
y'all
heard it already.
I got a question.
You're not listening, man. I'm trying to explain what you said. You ain't letting me get to it.
Just get to that. Just get to the answer to that question. We ain't asked you to go back through what you went through already.
I ain't going back through what I went through. And if it sound like that, hey, you ain't comprehended what I'm saying or something.
I got a question.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask this real quick. Just real quick. You said that we are the creators, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so from your theory or your ideology, or how you want to put it, who created the earth?
Ooh.
We did. Okay, so when we created the earth, since we created it, do you know that we created because you keep saying they created the polarities. When the earth was created, we created the polarities.
I didn't say. When I say they created polarities, okay. Oh man.
Yeah,
hear me out, man. That's a good question. I'm gonna tell you, man. But hear me out though. That's all I'm gonna say. When I be saying, I just told Fred about that day stuff. You know what I'm saying? I know it caused confusion. I need to get more specific. You know what I mean? But we ain't the only souls. You know, we ain't the only gods. You know what I'm saying? If we good creators, we are God. God and you know what I mean? We God. Gods and goddesses out here. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? That energy. It's superior to everything in this whole galaxy. You know what I'm saying? This whole realm, the galaxy realm, the whole thing. What's in the realm, planets and all that, universes, all that. We outside of all of that, bro. We not from this realm. This is hell. The whole little thing. That's why I say they, you know what I mean? We beyond that. We extraterrestrials because we beyond that. You know what I mean? They stuck in that. And the thing is, what's inside this? What is this realm built upon? You know what I'm saying? This is the knowledge. This is the reality of it. They ain't gonna tell you this. What's the reality? What is that realm built upon? So that basically you ain't on Earth, you in Earth, you in a realm. It's called the Earth realm. You know what I'm saying? Get over there. All right. So what is it based about? It's based on rules. What are the rules? Oh, they got language, they got numbers. These are the foundations because the thing is, to know what's real, you got to have a system or a process that you use to identify what's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Now they created a whole system for you instead of you. You got the whole. Man, you don't even need that. You got a direct connection with God. Those all. You know what I'm saying? They create because they understand energy, so they created the mind. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying. What's in the mind is you can look. When I
What the
say,
fuck?
Well,
when
so
I
what I'm
listen, hear me out.
saying,
I'm finna tell you. I'm about to tell you. You
How the
gotta
fuck they
listen.
gonna create the mind that
I'm
we
speaking.
ain't even of them?
Listen,
They can't
listen,
create
bro.
our man. You know what? I'm finna go to work. You niggas is tripping.
All right,
And I
man.
never got my question answered. But y'all fellas, I enjoy talking to y'all all the
I
time, and
answered
I
your
enjoy
question.
y'all input and looking for things different ways. I enjoy all that, man. But I gotta go back to work because I ain't did shit in about 2 hours.
all right, bro, fuck with
But
I'm
I
saying.
appreciate
Just think
y'all
about it.
and y'all input.
Think
And
about it.
hopefully I'll try to catch up with y'all in about 30 minutes. If y'all still on here in 30 minutes, I'm gonna take another break because that's just how I do out here. But if not, then I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, man. I love y'all. Y'all be safe, man. Keep the knowledge going. Keep doing this, and who knows what's gonna happen. But I love y'all, man.
all
I'll
right,
talk to y'all later.
all right,
All
bro,
right,
same
what's
here.
up?
Easy.
Okay, what
All right,
was
what we
that?
got? Huh? You got a question, D-Lac?
Yeah, I did have a question. Hold on, let me go find it. I had wrote it down. Okay, so my brother over here was talking about
Oh, he ain't in there. If he is, I don't see
uh,
him. Judah, hey
uh
Judah, you good over there,
Hey,
bro?
okay,
hey, look. Hey, let me say something, man. I got cut off real quick. Let me say this real quick, man. And I'm gonna
all
leave.
right.
I'm gonna leave the whole
I
spiel
got to ask
alone.
my question.
Let me say this before I forget, though, man. Just remember your question real quick, man. Cause this might answer the damn question. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go through life, when you go through these experiences that you're going through, and you making decisions based off what you know, knowledge. Okay. Think about this: the decisions you make, was it ego based? Was it about emotion? Was it about a feeling? Was it for you to feel comfortable? Was it you feel happy? Was it the decision that you make? Was it for you to feel comfortable and happy and have no worries and no stress and all that? These are the energies that you don't know, but you're using these words to describe these vibrations. But I'm saying, did you do you do things for those? You know what I'm saying? Like you do things to be happy. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? That's what I mean by the code. You feel me? Positive and negative. They got your decisions based in, you feel me? You can go to God. I mean, you can get the knowledge. You got a stream. You know what I'm saying? You tune. You get third eye. You know what I'm saying? You got the whole motherfucker coming right in. You know what I'm saying? You don't even need no
But
shit
you
that
can't
they,
go to God if you want to ride motorcycles to be happy.
bruh. That's what I'm. See what I'm saying? This how they got us thinking, bro.
No, I'm just saying. You
Now you just
said
said God don't know
do
how to
it
ride
like
a
you said.
motorcycle. God don't know how to ride motorcycles or none of that.
And
God that
said
know everything. You ain't gonna
that's
you
not
ain't
what
gonna
I
know.
said. That's not what I said.
You can go to if you got a live connection, direct connection with God that know all knowledge, all anything you can ever think of, nigga. What you mean? All that nothing but answers, nigga. What you mean you can't go to nigga? What? You don't need to go learn nothing. That's what they taught you. Yeah, you got to go read a book. See, that's primitive. That's still how they do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. We on a whole nother level, bro. They got us living like them, thinking like them, everything. Thinking you the body, don't even know who, you know what I'm saying? Like we supposed to know exactly
Okay,
what's
let
gonna
me ask
happen when you come
you
outside
a
of your body.
question, man.
It's being real. Go ahead now.
All right. So, like I told you, this information that you're saying, this is something I learned in school as a child. You know what I'm saying? And then just throughout life, I learned it as well. But
All right.
you know, uh, so you
Hey,
saying every time we talk
D-Lac.
to somebody, we supposed to talk like in this manner of, you know, what we
Uh,
on the technical terminology of what everything
say when
is.
you it's how you scan and read process information. That's what it is. And then how you when you make your decision on off of what you just scanned, because they fucked up on how to scan it. They ain't tell you what you scan. You know what I'm saying? They told you feel shit. No, they don't want to tell you. But anyway, you scan it first,
Right.
and then
So
you
let
make
me
a decision based off what you scan. You know what I'm saying? That's being real.
look.
That's real
Let me
shit.
say
That's
it this way.
reality. That's how you do shit. You look at
Let
what's
me
going on. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
now you know what to do.
Let me say it this way then. So say it's a house now, and I,
Uh,
you know what I'm saying. I'm saying this is a house. Now am I supposed to say they got wood and nails and hammers and they did all this? They got glass on. Am I supposed to do all that, or I'm just supposed to say this is a house? Do I really have to break down what things are every time I'm talking about something?
look how deep the deception is. Even your breakdown
Mute Judy
is
mic.
out of that. Because if I say that's an apartment complex,
You gotta
but I
understand
really
that you using
this is
the same language
you.
that you know what I'm saying. You
All
use
right, listen.
the
Tell
language.
you the reality. This is the reality. See, when you don't know it, you can't even say it to give you a comparison. You can't even, cause the comparison you're trying to give is from a false angle. Just hear me out. You know what I'm saying? The the
Oh, nah, bro.
no, just hear me out. Man, what the example you just said?
I said a house.
Oh yeah, you ain't gotta say. See, in your mind, oh, do I gotta say? See, that's how they, do I
No,
gotta
no.
say?
What
You
I'm
gotta put.
saying is
No,
no, no, no.
listen.
Listen to
Hey,
what I'm saying, because
wait,
you ain't getting what
watch.
I'm saying. You're not getting
Tap
what
into it for you. I'm finna tap into it for
listen,
you. This is what you supposed to say. How
man.
you supposed to
Listen,
look at it.
man. Listen, because you're not understanding what I'm saying.
I do know what you're saying. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is, if it's a chair, I gotta say that it got leather on the inside. It got pillows and cotton and a frame and spring. I gotta do all that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Do I gotta do that every time I'm talking to somebody about anything?
Now be realistic. Don't be on the watered down shit like this cover. And you say, I can't say that that's cover. And you know what I'm saying? Do shit that affects your being. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like everything, but that don't even make sense what you're saying. That'll not be ignorant. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Okay,
talking about
okay, arm. Okay, arm. Then I say this your arm. Now do I gotta say that they got bone and skin and meat and tissue and all that, and then I gotta do all that?
it depends on the context of what you're talking about, bro. Why would you or whatever? You know what I mean? Like I'm saying, I can understand. I know what you're trying to say. This what this hit me at. It's not about I gotta say something. No, it's about you being real. It's about you identifying what's right in front of your eyes and just saying what it is. You know what I mean? And because once you know what it is, you can that's as simple as it. It ain't got nothing to
That's
do
what
with
I'm saying. If you
it.
know
Ain't
what
got
something is, what's the point of going into
a chair.
detail about what it is when you know what it is?
I ain't talking about no bullshit. A chair is a
So
chair, bro.
what I'm saying is, we all know this information about us being souls in our body. That's basic information, man.
That ain't basic. Fred say he the body. Nigga, he don't even. That ain't basic
Fred
to a lot
know,
of people. Don't think like you did. You know what I'm
you
saying?
know that shit.
A lot of people
Everybody
don't.
know that shit.
Bro, that ain't well. He playing games then. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get to some shit. Niggas is playing games on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, it ain't about a certain way you can talk. It just being real. And when you identifying shit for what it really is, it sound like you. You know what I'm saying? Because you speaking in terms of what the fuck shit really is. You know what I'm saying? Like
But
goddamn, me.
if
Cause
I'm
it,
if I'm
like
if I'm
like
if
you
I'm
talk
saying
about your
what the
arm.
table
If
is,
you listen,
table.
listen. But when you say it about your arm, this how you supposed to say the arm thing. When you talking about your arm, you don't supposed to say uh uh my arm. See how you identifying it? It's how you identify things. How you scan it. You saying my arm? That ain't your arm. That's that's uh uh. You can say this arm. You know what I'm saying? You have to separate yourself mentally from the body, bro, because you ain't the body. You know what I'm saying? You talking in terms of like they ain't your arm though. You know what I'm saying? So is you telling the truth or not? Just keep it real with yourself. If you can, because you know you're not the body. You know what I'm saying? But now you ain't got to say, I ain't got no
You might
arm. No,
not be the body, but that's your body though.
yeah, it's you own it, you operate it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's your
But
body. That's
that's
your
yours,
arm.
but that's your body, but it ain't. Yeah, you could say that. You know what I'm saying? But when
That's
people
not
saying,
who
look,
or what you. That's not
listen,
what
man,
you are though.
I'm giving I'm
That's
giving
not
an
what
example.
you are. You feel me? You mixing the
Listen,
who and the what up.
no, because it's how you identify things. Now, if you looking at things when you say my arm, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a it's like you automatically you don't see how you bonding yourself with the matter. You know what I'm saying? Not saying what it really is. Like it ain't your arm, nigga. That's what it really
But
is. It
it's,
ain't your.
it's you just
It's
said
your
it's my
body.
body. Yeah. So if it's my body, that's my arm. That
Man,
don't mean
that's
that's
another thing.
me. Like
That's another
you know what
thing.
I'm saying on a
Why?
spiritual level.
But why would you want to be confusing when you could just be real? I don't understand it. Why not be real? Why not tap into the real? Why you want to be fake? That don't mean nothing. Like why you want to say that's your arm when it ain't even your arm? You know that ain't your arm. So everybody, so you
If
just
that's your body,
promoting.
that's
You
your
listen.
arm.
All right, but it's a you right,
But
but it's level.
you more on the who. You more on
Listen,
the
man.
who and the what.
Man, it's levels to that. Just like I say, we aliens and they aliens, but it's levels to that. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't explaining all that. You just saying it. You know what I'm saying? Get off that confusing part of it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we know you know what I'm trying to say, nigga. You know that
What
that's
I'm saying is you not saying what you saying right because
you
you
supposed to
saying
say you
you
supposed to
mixing
say
the who and the
disarm
what
this.
up. You
Listen,
mixing the who and the what up.
listen. Li- hear me out. Listen to these perspectives. This is coming from a person that know he the soul, nigga. And
Do
I'm
you hear what
talking,
I'm
nigga.
saying
This
though?
arm.
You
I'm
mixing the
just
who and
saying
the
this.
what up. That's all I'm saying, and I'm gonna tell you how.
All right, look. When you process and identifying things, you're supposed to look at it from a perception of I'm inside this suit. So this ain't my arm, it's this arm, that arm, the arm. You know what I'm saying? When I move the arm, you know what I'm saying? I can move my arm. I can move, you can say it like that. I can move my, but you're talking in terms of, you know what I mean? But you can't be like most people. You might as well be all the way 100 with it. You know what I'm saying? Because most people they don't know the truth for nothing anyway. So why would you still spread? You know what I'm saying? Instead of being real and have a motherfucker, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? Enlighten them, because they gonna, what you mean? What you mean? They ain't, you know what I'm saying? Tell them, now they know. They just level up. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. But people promote all the other shit, though. You know what I'm saying? But you can't even be real throughout the day, like with your language that just reflects your mind. That's real. Ain't nothing wrong. Like, ain't no right or wrong. It's just you tapping into reality. You know what I'm saying? You seeing things for how they are. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look,
All right,
like I
look.
say, yeah.
Let me say this, man. So you know what I'm saying. The who and the what is not the same, man. You mixing it up. You telling a nigga what they is,
And who they is.
and then
Yeah.
they who they
You
is their identity. So you can't tell nobody their identity.
uh
They are who their personality is, their identity. That's who they are. What they are is more like what you talking
say
about. But
man, there,
you
let's
mix
not
it
be
up.
confusing, man. We
I'm
already
not.
understood and know. Listen, we already understood and know that who we are. We the soul. You know what I'm saying? You say who you
That's
is, that's who you is. What you are, you know what I'm saying? You
the
pure
soul.
energy, nigga.
What, bro? That's
You
what I'm saying.
what
The soul is the
you a
what?
soul.
You talking about
You
who?
you
The
listen,
soul
man.
is
Why
the
you gotta
what?
look? Listen, man. We already talked about this though. Why you gotta be ABC? Okay, it's for the people. All right, you the the what, nigga? You the soul, and what's the soul? It's pure energy, bro. Uh, 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 not of this realm. It's beyond this realm. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't even belong here. Nigga, you ain't training right now because people they want to feel. I got into that. You tapping in. You don't want to get out that frequency. You feel me? To advance. You already know what to do. You just don't want to do it. So you want to stay in here. So that's what's gonna happen, bro. You're gonna stay here. It's just what it is. And like you gotta have a like Like I know you do, but it's like it's shit. The reality is not hard to understand. It ain't no such thing as hard. Like it's like it's just knowing and not knowing. That's it. What's so like? That's not. You shouldn't. Only way you don't understand that is you looking at it from an angle that's not your own, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. You know what I'm saying? Think with your own mind, nigga. Get out of. Well, this mean that, and that mean no, nigga. Go, nigga. Get out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? This hear what I'm saying? Process what exactly what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Not based on what they taught you. This is process exactly what I'm saying and go deep into that. You know what I'm saying? This me, you know what I mean? But see, even that, because you breaking down the words of what I'm saying, you be going into the meaning of it, not knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's like you confusing on top of confusing. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like
not
that's how they
confusing
do
if
it.
you're talking from the sake of
No, I'm saying,
understanding. If you're talking from the sake of understanding, it's not confusing. The point
ain't no,
is
you can't get no.
you say who you is, but you tell them they the soul. That's a what? The soul is a what, not a who. The who is your
Bruh,
personality. Who is you?
ain't no personality, nigga. You ain't no damn personality, nigga. You are the
You.
soul. Nigga. You want to go into
Who
what,
is
nigga?
you?
What is it made up of, nigga? It's pure energy, bro. Dang, you
I ain't
quit making.
asked what's the soul. I
What
didn't
you ask?
ask what's the soul.
What you ask?
I didn't ask nothing. I said what you're doing is you ask the people who are they, but you telling them they're soul.
You
And the
are
soul is
so, nigga.
not.
What you mean?
Listen,
I hear what you
see,
saying. You
even
said it
what you
3
said, you
times.
are a soul. That implies a what, not a who. That doesn't imply a
All
who.
right, all right. You want me to get? See, you
So
want me to go?
that's more of a
Listen,
question of
no,
what are you,
listen.
not
Now,
who are
listen,
you.
listen.
That's more of
Here's
a question of what are you, not who are you.
listen. This language is made to cause confusion. Hear me out. Hear me out real quick. I hear exactly what you saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, when somebody I tell somebody who are you, and then I tell them they the soul, you telling me that ain't who they is. That's
That's a what.
that's a what? Okay.
Because that who you are,
Listen,
so that's
hold
no
on,
identity.
listen, bro.
That
Listen.
has no identity. That's
Come
all I'm
on, man.
saying.
Let me forget my train of thought, man. Come on. That's what I'm saying. Just hit me out. You know what I'm saying? So, um, see, man, you made me forget my train of thought, man. Look, cutting me off and shit. What I was gonna say? The um, all right, the who and the what. All right, listen, like I was saying, this language only word we know to describe to give a description of who we are, which is not even who we are when we use that word, because we beyond that word. It just in the mind, that's the word they made up and they gave us. That's the only word we know using this language, with the only language we know to describe who the fuck we are, which is, and that word is a soul. But if you want to get on a deeper level of what or who or whatever, we the energy though. You know what I'm saying? What is the energy called? They told us that energy is called a soul. You know what I'm saying? Nah, why nigga gotta go ABC with that shit? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We already know you the soul, you know what I mean? And we already know the soul is pure energy. That's the who and the what. But you want to say, nah, you gotta say that it's come on, man. That's being confusing.
Bro, listen to what I'm
You saying
saying.
you saying the who and the who mixed up, the who and the what is mixed up, you know what I'm saying? And all that, and that it don't make no sense to even
Come
it
on,
don't
man.
listen, it
You
don't make no
telling
sense to
me
even.
what I'm saying not making no sense. I ain't moving the conversation forward.
I'm saying they don't even. That's what I'm saying. They don't even. No, you see, you even saying that. What you even just
I'm
told me,
trying to
like,
get you to see.
nigga, I know what the soul is, and I know that we the soul
No,
in
no,
this pure
that's
energy.
understandable. You know what the soul is. That's cool. But what I'm saying is, who,
We the
you know what
soul,
I'm saying?
pure energy.
Who has an identity, bro?
All right, let me say it in a way It's the same shit, but let me say it so you
So
can be
you
happy.
saying souls don't have no identity?
Look, let me say it.
Souls don't have an identity,
bruh. All right, we pure energy. We pure energy. You want me to call it what we call that pure energy? We call that pure energy. The what? The soul.
Hey, Debo.
That's what we are. We pure energy, bro.
You're not understanding what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna call it soul no more. We just pure energy. That's what
it's not even what you calling it.
I'm trying to tell you because you don't understand, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Because you said you're not understanding what I'm saying. That's
the who and the what is the soul and the energy. The who and the what is the soul, and what is the soul? It's pure energy. But you don't want me to say that. You just want me to say, oh, it's pure. We just pure energy,
bro. For the sake of understanding, right? The word "who" applies identity.
All right.
So so you saying that the soul don't have no identity?
Nigga, the soul is the identity. Nigga, we are the soul. What is you talking about?
So you telling me, well, so you don't think that there's no individual consciousness?
What you mean? Explain it.
Like your soul, right?
I am the soul. Now, see how you talking? Ain't no yo. Oh, okay,
listen, man, you doing all that? Just let me talk.
Oh, go ahead.
Just let me talk, okay? Your soul, when it comes out of the body.
When I come out the body, all right.
Aren't you gonna still have your same identity or consciousness?
Think about this, dude.
Yes,
the answer is already. The answer is already. Listen, man. No.
Yes.
Now
no.
listen. No. Now listen. Damn, you ain't gonna let a nigga talk. No, nigga. But and now listen. Okay. Know how you know? Know how I know that? Because
so it can't be no who.
God damn, y'all niggas don't want to let y'all niggas. I want niggas to talk. They hear me out, bro.
All you have to do is say yes or no.
I been told you no. Now let me explain that. I ain't just finna tell you no. I'm telling you, I just said no 50 times. You steady, you know what I'm saying? Let me talk now.
So what I'm saying is it can't be no who because it don't have no identity. That's what I'm saying. It can't be no who.
Bro. What can't be no who?
If you said to me that when the soul leaves the body, that it don't still have its same consciousness or identity.
Listen, bro.
Then it's not a who.
See, I see how you looking at it. Look, man. Look, man. Look. Cause you confused right now. I'm finna go out here clear it up for you. Oh yeah, you is. Listen, bro. Listen. You stuck in the code. Listen. You hear me out? Cause you. This is what confuses me.
Man, just say what you gotta say, man. All that. Come on, man. I can do the same thing.
Mute yourself, bro. Damn. So I can talk. Mute yourself. Damn. But anyway, listen. When you gotta separate yourself when you come out the body. Like you thinking what you describing. I just captured it. You talking about consciousness and all that, like basically the mind. You know what I'm saying? Your likes, your dislikes, and all shit that you experience, shit that you remember you went through over here, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. You carry that over to the other side, and you still have the personality.
Yeah, but I mean in you, your personality, though.
All right, listen, let me talk, man. I know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? What you gotta understand is you ain't no personality, nigga. That's a lie. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. They got shit like what they call it ain't nothing but a metaphor, but hear me out. You know what I'm saying? They call the lower self and the higher self, and the lower self is a metaphor for the ego, which is what I was saying about the positive and negative. You know what I'm saying? That's the ego is a cloak for the emotions. You know what I'm saying? It's all it is. It's all connected. It's a. But what I was telling you was you think you like your personality is something that's over your head, and you your person, and then you got this it's like that because what you doing is you trying to build you trying to ID. That's what I'm saying. You trying to ID what the mind is. You know what I'm saying? which when you saying it, you describing personality and you know what I'm saying, all the things that you learned here, and you know what I'm saying, shit like that. You know what I mean?
Bro, for the sake of understanding, bro, we know what I was saying.
All right. Damn, I ain't even finished. I'm saying this to say other shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be able to understand of the people. Understand? Cause I'm showing you that I see where you coming from and what it. I'm showing you what it really is. You know what I'm saying? It's goddamn me. I hate when a nigga cut me off, man. That's what I'm saying. Let me mute yourself, man, because you made me miss on my
trying
chain
to
of
say
thought.
don't you say what I said then, because I gotta
Man,
correct
look,
you if it ain't right, bro.
man. Look, you on some old argument stuff. We ain't debating. These supposed to
Ain't
be
nobody
exchanging.
arguing or debating, bro. But I gotta correct you if you say I said something that you don't know what I mean by what I said. You trying to talk about something that I didn't say.
All right, I understand that. All right, okay, so you said you what I got from what you were saying, you confused that you don't know if you the soul. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you the soul, and all that other stuff is what's over here. You know, that's that mind and all that. Like, just think about this. Information is data. Code is data. It's information. Data. What's data? The thing that you know, knowledge. They call knowledge is, you know, numbers, letters, all that. You know what I'm saying? Which, you know, it correlates to information. You had to read it. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge and all that, right? You know this. You know what I'm saying? So, bro.
All right, cause I'm trying to clarify to understand what's going on here. Okay, so you telling me that I won't, if I come out of my body, I'm gonna talk like that. If I come out of this body, that I want this same conscious that I have right here, this consciousness, this personality, this who I am, my identity.
Oh,
You telling
I
me?
see what you're saying. All right, look.
Can I finish?
All right, go ahead.
Are you telling me that I still won't have or be that anymore? Because if so,
Hey,
hold on. If I'm not going to have that or be that anymore, you know, have my own identity and all that, then once again, there is no who when it comes down to saying the soul. It's a what?
Hear me out, man. I hear what you're saying, but it's the part of knowing who you is, man. When you come outside of your body, bro, you gotta understand. It's not everything. It's about it's about knowing. You know what I'm saying? This ain't about feeling. So it's about knowing. So it's like straight up. Everything that's associated with feelings and left, you know, the polarities and all that shit is that shit. You when you come outside of your body, you're gonna be outside of that in a certain aspect. You know what I mean? Like straight up. You know what I mean? Ain't gonna be none of that shit. It ain't gonna be none of that. It's so the way you act right now, your personality right now is all based in things that like your principles and your values and things that you value, and you know, which give rise to principles and morals and all that shit. But all that right there is based into what you see as how you process things. Do you process those morals and values and things in a way that, I mean, like through a filter of whether it's good for you or bad for you? You know what I'm saying? Like when you eat food, do you say, it tastes good? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You judging it by the taste, not you know what I mean? Which is a false description of what it is. It ain't, you know, it's only good if the mineral it got minerals. It only good if it got minerals in it. See, I'm just giving you, when I talk like that, I'm giving you examples of the real consciousness on the reality on God level, and consciousness basically the mind, how they what you trying to bring with you. You know what I'm saying? What everything you know, which built it kind of like because like I said, ego, and like I said, ego is in there with the emotions. It's like all that was built off of the value system. You know what I'm saying? Values, and then you built, and once you accept that, you start looking at things as what's good for me and what's bad for me. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. You know what I mean? Once you learned that about value, you know what I'm saying? You've been taught that. So this is a system. You know, this is how you judge things now. You know what I'm saying? With value. You know what I'm saying? AKA negative and positive, wrong and right, left. You know what I'm saying? This is a system. You don't even know this what it is though. You know what I'm saying? You just thinking, you thinking. You know what I'm saying? See, the thing is,
Okay,
I
but to the point where you know what I'm saying, me still having my own individual
yeah,
consciousness,
you,
thought pattern, or whatever the case may
you
be.
are you, the
What
soul.
about
That's
that?
what I'm telling you. Listen, you are you. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. You
Okay,
talking
so
about personality. You think
so if
when
somebody
you
tells
think
you
about
who
person,
they are, that's who they are. But what they are is something totally different than who they are.
listen,
That's all I'm trying to say.
listen, you're not the experiences you went through and none of that shit, bro.
But you
None
are
of that
your
shit.
name. Your name is who you
You,
are.
you're not your name. You're not your name. Your name is letters. It's a language, English.
Bro,
It's
your
not who
name is
you
a
are.
sound, first
It
of
be only
all. They tell you how to spell a sound. But your name is a
listen.
sound.
Your name
Is
is
a
not who you
sound.
are.
You can
Your
create.
name is not your name. Your name can be used as a description to describe who you are. You know what I'm saying? But it's not who you are.
Okay, so if somebody say, who is that? And so if somebody
Like,
say, who
you know
is
what I'm saying?
that? What you gonna say? They name. And if you don't know their name, you gonna say that dude
Say
that be
dairy
riding bikes
chocolate
all the
and
time.
peanut butter. You could call it what you want to call it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But what it is, nigga, what you I see it is. You can call
Bro,
it
if
what you
I
want to
say
call
this,
it.
so
You know
you
what I'm
telling
saying?
me
I
I
know. I'm
can't,
looking at it.
if I say this who I am, that's not who I am? Is that what you telling me? I can't say who I am? You
What you
telling
mean?
somebody that they can't see. If I say my name is John, I'm John, and you say who you is, I'm John. You telling them they not John because they say they John? You what I'm getting to the point is you are who
You know what?
you are what your identity is, bro.
And I ain't saying that you can't listen. And I ain't saying you can't be John. I'm saying no,
That's why I'm saying you getting the what
who
is
you are.
confused because
Your name, if you write it down, you'll see
listen,
that your name is made up of letters.
listen
It's
to what I'm
artificial.
saying.
It's all
When you saying that's not who you are,
you
right?
just said it. Your name
Listen,
is
listen. You just said that's not who you are, right? But
I ain't talking.
when you start explaining
You're not
when you start explaining who somebody is, you start explaining a what. You see what I'm saying? You start explaining a what.
I started energy. I started explaining a energy. What we energy? We
No,
call that
okay.
energy a
That's a
soul.
what, bro. That is a what. That's what I'm saying. That is a what. An energy is not a who.
That's who you is too. Get off that who and what
That's what
shit, nigga.
you
That's what they
are.
taught you.
That's what you
They taught
are.
you. Look,
That's what
all
you
that.
are.
They
That's
taught
not who you is. That's what you are,
bro.
bro.
Okay, I got a question.
That's what you are.
Get off of that.
I got a question. It's an A word that you be saying.
That's good. Nah, bro.
Hold on, it's an A word that you be saying
That's that
that.
shit they taught you. Get off of that.
Hey, D-Lac, can you hear me?
Do what?
D-Lac, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, I'm asking a question. To Debo, when we as a soul people came, we was in the
All
area.
right.
It was a name that you said that we was called, and I would think that would be who we was. So who was that?
Oh, the who? Oh,
It was an A word.
Name.
Anunnaki. You talking about the Anunnaki?
But
Wouldn't that be
we
the?
had bro, that's why I'm saying that name don't define us though. It just must.
For the
It just
sake of,
for
bro,
look,
see, you gotta understand. For the sake of understanding, this how we talking. We don't have to break. That's what I was saying earlier. Nigga don't have to break down in detail what everything is.
Don't be no hypocrite. Don't be no hypocrite. You just told me you got to break it down. You know what I'm saying? Now you saying, oh, we ain't got to break it. Come on.
I ain't say you have to break
You,
nothing. I didn't just say you have to break nothing down. I say you getting it mixed up
man.
because you saying a who, but you explaining a what. You saying this who you is, but when you explain it, it's a what.
All right.
Energy is a
Who are
what.
you?
A soul is a what.
Now, let me make it down to you, because you the one got the who and the what confused, not me, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So
Who are you?
energy and a soul is a who.
I'm gonna show you how it's confusing. Because who are you? Answer that.
I am. I ain't finna say my name on here, but that's who I am.
I'm asking you who your
I'm not
name.
finna say my name on here,
You
but
can
that's
say
who I
Lat.
am.
Lat right there. Lat right there. So you Lat, right?
That's who I am.
Who told you was Lat?
That's a name I got from that's a street name.
Oh, so the streets made you. Since you your name, the streets made you. That you saying?
Nah, that's just something I got people to call me by because I don't like my original name.
Oh, so that just something they call you. That ain't who you is. That what you saying?
That's something I told people to call me by. I told people to call me. Yeah.
And so who are you then? If they weren't calling you that, who are you then originally?
If they wasn't calling me that, it'll be my birth name. That's who.
Bro. So you a name. You letters. How can let me ask you something? How can you say your name Lat?
Now you asking me a what question? You a name. You letters. Nah, that's a what.
I'm trying to see. I asked you a question.
I answered who.
Oh, I asked you a who. I'm trying to figure out a how question, nigga. I ain't no what, nigga.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
man, and then if I listen, nigga, just answer it. It doesn't matter. Do you stuck in the who, what, and when? I used to make it out of that, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to show you that you are confusing yourself.
No, you confusing yourself. You trying to confuse me. No, it ain't going on.
All right, ask K. I bet he know what I'm talking about because you're doing it.
Man, look. Anyway,
I know.
DJ, my bad.
I know what you're talking about.
See?
All right, who? All right, look. You say you your name.
That's who I am.
What is your name? It's right there. The screen.
What? Okay, let me tell you what my name is. My name is what my name on my ID. That's my name.
All right.
The word that's made out of letters. You see, you want me to do that? It's a word that's made out of letters, and letters is symbols. That means you want me to do that.
So you symbols then?
No. See, that's you asked who I am. I told you my name. That's who.
Okay, then. Because it don't stop there.
I am not my name, though. I am not my name.
Make up your mind. Is you your name or you not your name?
Who I am is my name, but what I am is not my name. That make better sense?
Who you are.
All right.
It's your name, but what you are, not the name. I hear what you're saying, but that don't make no sense.
It do make sense because let's take a dog, right? My dog name was Duke growing up, right? What he is not a Duke. What he is a dog or whatever the hell it is, but his name is Duke. So who he is, Duke. Who is that dog? That's Duke right there. He ain't say what was that in that fence. That's a dog in the fence.
Exactly.
So you got a fake name.
That's what I'm saying. You're doing with
you stuck in the system, bro. Get off of that. Get off that fake shit. So you don't want to tell me what it really is. Like you just. I'm talking to my brother though. You don't. But piggybacking off that dog thing though. But I'm talking to my brother. But piggybacking off the dog thing, like if you got a dog name, what's the name? Like that. What you just said.
Dog name Goop.
Dog name Goop.
Right.
Say that shit again. That shit's so retarded. Say that shit again.
That's exactly what I'm saying though. What he just said. That's what I'm saying. You are doing it.
That don't make no sense, bro. Say it one more time. Say it one more time for me.
Okay, look. Well, let me say this real quick. You can't call shit retarded because you don't understand it.
I mean, my bad.
You don't understand it.
I know it's retarded, but I know how you taking it. I ain't mean because that's the truth, but I know how you taking it. Well, I'm gonna explain it though. I'm gonna explain what I'm saying. I got receipts on this. I'm saying I just say what you said again. The analogy with the dog.
The analogy with the dog is the same thing with the human that he was just talking about himself with. The dog's name is the who, and the dog basically like species or whatever the fuck it is as on this planet. That's the what.
Right.
Okay, now let me tell you. See what you saying, and that's I was telling you, dude. That's how they mind control us, cause they know they attacking how we identify things to know what's real. You know what I'm saying? See, your description of who is not, and you know that's not uh who they is. You know what I'm saying? That's just something, a name. That's just something that you call it. You know what I mean? You know that. You know what I'm saying? Like you can. I got a bag of peanuts and I'm calling it something. I'm calling it D's. You feel me? But you know it ain't no D's. That's just a name I call it. What is it? Oh, it's peanuts, nigga. Like, come on now. But you want to sit here and say, nah, you know what I'm saying? And like, cause that's what the illusion is. That's how they do. It be two meanings: the real meaning and the fake meaning. The shell, the outside, and the real deeper meaning. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this.
You saying
we gonna use
the fake shit is the real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, look.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not confused. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, look. Let me just ask you a couple questions, and just give me with the short answers, man. Look, okay, now you yourself, you got a dog, right? And the dog name is Duke. Okay, so the who, once again, the who will be the dog name, and the what will be
the who would be the
dog.
species, the
Right.
body,
Right.
the body, the who. I was you got who that is. What I mean, like nah, I can't even say who that is. You tell it. You see a dog,
The
you say
point
who that
of
is.
look, the point
I ain't
of
gonna
it
say that's
is.
a dog. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, man.
Go ahead.
The point of it is when you doing it with the humans, right? Or when you doing it with me, right? You say who I am, and I'm telling you who I am by giving you my name and stuff. Now you telling me that who I am is what I am because what I am is a soul. You feel me? Of
But you
course,
don't
you
know
what?
who you are, so you can't go that
Oh,
far. Stop right there. Because you distorting all that. Because who you are, you got that wrong. So you basing that off of all the other.
bro, you not.
You can't do that, dude. No, you can't base it.
What I'm telling you is what you are
Stop,
doing. That's what I'm saying.
no.
This is what
I
you're
know
doing.
what I'm talking about, bro. Listen, bro. Who you are, you know, this is the reality, bro. Let's be real. We finna tap into reality. Now you can go outside and be and talk about the fake shit all you want, but this is the reality, bro. And this is fake too. If somebody say, listen, if I ask somebody who they is, and it's deeper than what you saying. You know what I'm saying? Cause but listen, what I'm about to say. If I ask somebody who they is, and they say the body, this body they got, I'm skin and bones and eyes and all that. They ain't wrong and they ain't right. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't the reality of who they are. You know what I'm saying? But to back up a little step further, you know what I'm saying? You farther from that because that's even closer than what you talking about. You talking about a damn name. Shit ain't even a language. You know what I'm saying? You saying that's who you would. Let's say a motherfucker thought that. You know what I'm saying? And
Bro, you not
saying, bro, you on a third level of deception. Like, nigga, you think you the name?
you not
Because I know
getting
it's under that he think, oh, he the body. Then there's a nigga that know, oh, he know he the energy within the body. You know what I'm saying? See, you are on the outside saying you the name and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? That ain't you know. Look, you know the reality is you know that what letters are. You know what letters are. You know this. You know the alphabet. You know what I'm saying? You know this shit.
got a letter system, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. You know this, bro. You look at your arm. You know your skin and your bones is more you than your is more closer to you than a damn name. You know what I'm saying? You know that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. but your body not you. You know what I'm saying? But you know that's closer than saying that's your name. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't you. You know what I'm saying? It's a false description of you. You know what I'm saying? That people do because they think that's who they. No, they ain't.
Look,
you over there saying,
let me tell you.
You the end. What? It's common sense. You know this, bro.
Look,
we trying to go around the reality.
Saying. You the energy. That is a what? That is a what? Who you are is like your identity, your personality, your consciousness.
No, it's not, man. Get out that personality, that human shit. We ain't got no damn personality, nigga.
So that's who
Get
you
out that
is.
human shit. Get out that
You telling
personality.
me you don't have no mind of your own, or you don't have your own thought process?
Yeah,
you don't have none of that. You don't have none of that once you come out the box.
Yeah, you got your own thought and all that, but that ain't no personality, bro. You confused. I'm trying to break it down to you. You don't know what personality is, nigga. Goddamn me, and you think you the name. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, I'm trying to explain it to you so you know, bro. It's confusion right now. That's all it is. It's a
personality.
I think you dove too far into the polarities to tell a nigga he ain't got no personality.
What's the definition of personality then? Since I don't know what personality is. What's the definition?
Listen, man.
You might as well be a fucking robot. That makes no sense.
No. It's not.
What's
it's
the
not about
of personality then?
How you looking at it? Listen, see how you looking at it. Just think about this. What you based in? This real shit. This is reality, bro. This is what I'm saying. This I ain't making this shit up. What you base?
I'm making this shit.
Listen, for real. What you base and what you said? What's that word you just said?
About what? Personality?
Yeah, what you basing personality? Laughter and all that, how your humor, shit like that. You know, that's what you talking about, right?
Personality.
How you act.
Let me just read it to you. Personality is a combination of characteristics or qualities that form an individual's distinctive character. Basically, separates you from every fucking body else. That's my idea.
Exactly.
It ain't about laughing and joking and shit. It's about just you separating your individuality from somebody else's.
That's what I'm saying.
Look, man. That's what I'm saying.
So the question is once your flesh gone and you telling me everybody gonna have the same quote unquote personality? No.
This is what I'm saying. This is what's gonna happen, bro. You gotta understand what personality is, man, and characteristics and all that. I heard what you just said.
Fuck all the characteristics and all that. The point about having your own self, being your own self, being separated from everybody else, having your own individuality. Forget all that other stuff.
Get out this human being state of mind, individuality. I gotta have a personality and all that. Get out of that, bro. Damn.
Bro, instead of doing all that, just answer the question. Right. Man. I don't know why y'all niggas always do that, man. See, y'all need to, man. Look, just answer the question.
I've been answering questions. What's the question? What's the question?
The question was: once you outside of the flesh, as soon as you come outside of the flesh,
oh yeah, I know.
You telling me that you ain't having no personal identity, basically.
You know, you getting out. You know. Like it depending on your solar vibration too, though, because it's understand this when you come outside of this body, ain't no emotions, man. You feel me? You straight up. You leaving this realm of
identity.
I know, but a lot of things that you identify with was all based on in the feeling.
It's just about you individual as an individual.
I know what you think. Look, your character is built through what? The thing that you experienced and went through, right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? In life, right or wrong.
Nigga, that's
common sense shit.
About flesh. That's back doing your own shit. Once you're out of the flesh, all the emotion shit go. But I'm sorry, the part I'm trying to get to is after the emotion and shit gone and all that extra shit you talk about, the identity part of you being you, where is that going?
You just knowing you when you know who you is, but it's just knowing. Ain't no I know now I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to be doing. It's as simple as that. Ain't no I know now I can. Knowledge is power. Like I said, once you get the power, the knowledge you do, now you above. You know what I mean? You see now. Oh, now I know.
So you will.
Now I know what to do. It's as simple as that. You ain't
right. You still ain't have your own
identity, okay.
Bro. Oh, but look, when you what?
I think he did.
Everybody, listen. Everybody. Listen. When you come out, everybody got the same goal. You know what I'm saying? The main mission is to get out this hell. That's the main mission. Get out of hell. Get out of hell into the upper realms. You know what I'm saying? Out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like just straight up. You know what I mean? So when you get outside your body, my nigga, what I'm saying? Pure knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying, being that, see, like they say, that sub below and sub below, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? That Masonic talk. Just think about this. It's like that on the other side. It's like that too, man. It's lost souls on the other side, my nigga. You know, it's people on the other side. They don't know it's a sun over here. But they been over here before, but they don't know. Like motherfucker, like it's people over here that don't know what happened before they was in their mama's stomach and all that.
You answered the question without even answering it. By dancing around it, you answered the question.
Listen, man, I'm not dancing around nothing. I answered your question, bro. Y'all just ain't listening. You know what I'm saying? Just straight up. Because if you were listening, you would have heard the question and heard the answer. You know what I mean? But you ain't listening. You know what I'm saying? You I don't know how you processing it, but you ain't processing it. You ain't processing it.
Most people, when they ask a question, they just answer it. Instead, you start talking about some other shit, and then it kind of leads to kind of what we're talking about. Like, that's not.
I answer your question. Listen, I answer your question, and I explain my answer. That's what I do.
I didn't hear the answer until the explanation, I guess I would say. But it was like an accidental answer of the question.
Yeah, it's like you wasn't even talking about it.
No, I said, but when you come outside this body, bro, it's like everybody got the same mission, bro. Everybody know. Well, it's a two-sided coin though, because it's like I said, you got to be. All this depends on your vibration, bro. When you leave out this motherfucker, what you know. You know what I mean? What information that you carry on to with you. You know what I'm saying? You can't be no weak ass